Hello, good morning everybody. Welcome to another wonderful art stream today. I'm quite relaxed today. I think today's gonna be a bit of a chill stream, but we've got a lot of things I think we can accomplish also pretty quickly. So we're gonna see what happens. Look at her, she's trying to figure out why I'm talking right now. She's like, why'd you start making noise? What are you doing? She's been looking up, right before stream actually started, about 5 minutes ago. A red bird literally landed. You can barely actually see this. Let me stop down. So we have this bird feeder right here on the window, and a red bird landed right on it, and she was so excited. It was great. It was good times. And now let's see if we can get back to. There we go. That's a little too bright. Oh, the sun! The sun is a deadly laser. Here we go. I am still sick, guys. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like the last 30 days of human history, I've been sick for 20 of them, and that's not fair. It's not fair. I want it to stop. Hello, everybody. Hey, everybody. How you doing? We got a lot more people here today. So for those of you who are new to art streams, because I know a lot of you jumped over from our JChaseFilms stream recently, art streams are a lot more relaxed. There are time for you guys to do some question and answers. Like, basically, I'm going to be working on some of the SpongeBob in Your Life animation. We're going to be working on a SpongeBob in Your Life video, and you guys get to see behind the scenes footage, but while we're doing that, we had some chill music. Sometimes. Today I'm feeling chill music. Are you still building Bikini Bottom in Minecraft? I want to. It's kind of been dropped right now, hasn't it? But the problem, yeah, I want to, because I got Minecraft working again, so I could, like, we're able to do it again, and I do want to do it. But hello Poland's 12. Hello, Raisha. Hello, James. Animation. Too bright. The Mario movie teaser. I did already watch the Mario movie teaser yesterday. When it popped off. When it actually was live streamed, I watched that. 1 second. I am back. Have you tried the Cactus Plant Flea Market McDonald's meal yet? What's funny is right before stream started, who asked that first? Somebody else asked that. It was... Who was it? Somebody right before stream started. I think it was... Oh, it was you, Super Nelson, so you just asked a second time. Good, good. So I grabbed this right before stream because, yes, we got this a couple days ago. Me and Katrina, we both got one for ourselves, and it was fun. All right, it's the adult Happy Meal is nothing but novelty. It is 100% novelty, but it was very fun to get this and to be like, haha, we're grown-ups, but we still get something, don't we? So yeah, it was really fun. We both got the Grimace toy though, which is boring because they only have like 4 of them. There's only 4 toys, and we wanted to try to get like all 4 to put like on a shelf as decoration. Mainly Katrina does. She's a big fan of McDonald's. But we both got Grimace, which is so boring. We got 2 meals. I feel like we need to go to different restaurants to get the different little icons. But yeah, we did. I got a Whopper and I got fries. Because Whopper is good, dude. It's nice to get oh, this music. We're getting to the real chill music now, and I'm excited. This is good stuff. It's me, Chris Pratt. Grimace's comment. I wonder if they're releasing like a lot more of a certain kind of toy like on the first week, and then on like upcoming weeks they have a lot more of the other ones. I wonder if they're trying to like sprinkle it out. That way people who regularly visit will get the different ones. What happened to the McDonald's character size? I actually don't know. It might be because I don't even know if the Cactus Plant thing itself has 4 eyes always. Here's a little sneak peek, by the way, of something I was working on yesterday. Flying Dutchman indeed is going to be in this video, and he's got a very cool ghostly look. The most interesting thing to have to solve for this video is like, okay, Flying Dutchman's gonna be in it. How do we make him look like he's in the real world? Because that's your biggest thing, is making cartoons in real life, is making shadows and stuff, but the Flying Dutchman doesn't actually have shadows. Instead, he just glows, so he's got a cool little thing. Why am I still sick? Dude, I don't know. I don't know. It might just be allergies, but if this is just allergies, it's the worst allergies I've ever had. Like, legitimately, if this is just allergies, it's kind of crazy. but it's all low level. Like, it's not that bad. Like, I can live with it. I can work with it. Like, I've been working full-time work days. It's not like I'm so sick that I have to be in bed. It's just that it's the annoying amount of sick, right? Like it's the annoying level of sick is where I'm at. How much longer do you have to work on the spooky? So let's see. I've got an Excel sheet here, and this is actually how we plan out all of the work that we do. Over in this left column, we have all of the shots. There are 53 total shots, including the outro, which the outro is me, thanking the camera and links on screen. That's 53 total shots. Everything that is blanked out here, these white empty spaces, are stuff that we've completed for animation, the compositing, color grade, and the VFX. The blue line is the cut, which is the actual edit of the video. Ironically, the actual edit is not locked in yet. We're doing things a little out of order in this video, and I'm kind of doing special effects and animation first, and then we're gonna edit it down later. Animatic I should call done. We're pretty much done with the animatic, so this entire purple bar can be complete. Boom, purple bar is complete. The blue cut is not complete. So according to this, we have, and I did some calculations here. Thankfully in Excel, can I zoom in? Am I not able to zoom in Excel? I don't know if I can. But in Excel, you can do calculations, and maybe I can go ahead and go full screen. All right, can you still hear me? Yeah, you should still be able to hear me. Right here we have our shots per day that we have to accomplish is 1.7. So to get done by October 27th is what we have right now. My end date on the schedule I typed in is October 27th. This today number automatically changes. So right now this is showing our real today. And then this is the end date. So my goal is to finish on October the 27th so we can upload on the 28th. Because Friday is a really good upload day for us. Friday and Saturday are our good upload days for getting a lot of views. Our days left are 19. We have 19 days left. This is actually a calculation. We have a calculation of taking the end date and subtracting the today's date. So I've got Excel doing some math for us. It's real fun. And then lastly, the percent complete. We are 50% complete. 50.7. So we are literally halfway done with the video on the editing of the animation and stuff. That percentage doesn't actually include music and sound effects. That's the last thing we have to do on top of everything is music and sound effects. Normally how we work is on the last week of work, I will work only on the visuals, and then that's the point where we're so close to having the visuals done that I have Katrina look up sound effects and start the sound effect edit and the music edit. Most of the time, Katrina's the one doing all of the sound effects for a video. So yeah, we're 50% done, and we have 33 shots left, which is nice. Hello, Matthew. Matthew, I always remember you. I hope you're not worried that I'm going to forget you, because, I mean, you're one of the regular crowd. If you're one of the 20 people who always show up for streams, I'm not going to forget you. Hi, good to see you. You do not have to ask, because the answer is always the same and it's never going to change. Have you ever accidentally deleted a line? Do you mean a line from my planning? I have accidentally not included a line before. In fact, in this very project, I had here. I've got my. Let me go full screen here for a second. Here I've got my storyboard, which is actually what we use to film from. It's basically every single shot planned out in a sketched way. And so every single shot, if I can zoom the camera, every single shot has a number. So there's scene 1, 2, 3, and 4, and in those scenes there's different shots. So in we're in scene 4, and so this is shot 4E, 4F, 4G, and then this is my mistake. No. So that's not a mistake, actually. This is the same shot, but just two different views of it. First, he's looking at Patrick and SpongeBob, but then the camera angle changes so drastically, I drew a new picture to showcase he's looking at Jonathan now. So it's still 4G. That's actually still the same shot. That's correct. And then there's a side shot, and then we see another shot of him right here with 4J. And then this is where I screwed up in my edit on my Photoshop document of this thing. I accidentally wrote, what did I write? I originally wrote 4H right here. and then I wrote 4J right here. Although 4H is actually that shot and 4J is that shot. So in my shot list, I was actually missing 2 shots. And not just the shot list, but also the Excel document. So that's sometimes what'll happen. I don't often accidentally delete a line, but instead, I accidentally forget to add one because I've done some weird, mistake like that. That's normally what'll happen. Anti-radiation glasses. Whoa. Neato. I did see the new Mario movie trailer. Bowser is really awesome. I'm really excited for the world. The rendering looks really good. Mario is a bit boring. I'm a bit bored by Mario. Yeah, we always have storyboards. We've had storyboards for videos ever since about episode 3 of SpongeBob in Real Life. I mean, yeah. Maybe episode 2 had a storyboard? I should really try to rope together all my old storyboards because they're around here somewhere. Kentucky Fried Chicken is very easy to remember. It's also funny how global it is. Like, you go to any country and you've got Kentucky Fried Chicken in it. Hey, Jax Attack, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Or actually, I think you were here earlier, but you just said hi to me, so hello. And hi. Ruger, is your name pronounced Gianluca? Because it looks Italian, and I think that I would supposedly pronounce that as Gian. Gianluca, is that correct or am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. Especially for you guys who are regulars, I want to get the pronunciation right. And if I can't get the pronunciation right, I'll give you nicknames. You're making art? Oh, fun. Very fun. So, I'm going to go ahead and, also, was there another question I thought? Warhammer Vermintide. Very nice. Toad should be more annoying in my opinion, so here's the funny thing. Katrina does a really good Toad impression. And we're thinking that we're gonna make, first off, you guys get the early scoop on our wonderful art stream. But we want to do a Mario movie trailer parody with SpongeBob characters. SpongeBob will be Mario, Patrick is gonna be Luigi, and we're thinking that, like, Plankton in one of his big robots is gonna be Bowser. And so Katrina's right now downstairs. I think she's making herself some breakfast. I'll have her do the voice for you in a bit. But we're thinking of having a Toad be one of the random fish kids from SpongeBob, just a random kid. And instead of having him have a normal kid SpongeBob voice, we're gonna have Katrina just do the Toad voice, and so he's gonna be the more like annoying, shrill voice Toad. We're excited for that. Katrina just had that idea last night. We were doing a puzzle last night, and she made that joke, and I'm like, that's amazing. No, we should actually do that.
Are you talking about me?
We are talking about you. They wanted to hear the Toad voice.
It's kind of early, and I've been making chili, so I'm not really
Oh,
warmed up.
she's making dinner.
Yeah, it's got a crock pot, and I have 45 minutes to shred this enormous zucchini. It's really loud. I feel like I should back up.
Okay, here we go.
What do you want me to say?
You're like revving. What's like one of the Toad lines from like Mario Kart or something? It's like, yeah, like let's go or I'm number one. Yeah, I'm number one. I think is one of his lines from Mario Kart.
That's a hard one. That's a lot of words.
Here we go.
I hope all these 16 people are excited. Now I'm on camera.
Oh, here, I'll take you off the camera. My apologies. I'll let you focus on the vocals.
I'm trying.
You're good.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Well,
it's early. I have to warm up to
But
Toad
like
voice.
you can hear it's there somewhere, and you can hear that we'll be able to.
It's not somewhere.
No,
it's
not even
there.
somewhere. It's there. Just in the middle of the day when you've got time and multiple takes.
Yeah.
We'll have perfect takes.
My face
Spogger
is still
or
Spogger.
Spogger.
I've told you a million times it's Spogger.
Spogger.
You always say it wrong.
I've had it wrong for so long. Oh, that was good though. That was
no,
right in my ear.
It didn't have that reverb.
The reverb. It didn't have the multi-tonality. Hello, Thomas Dietz. Good to have you in the stream, by the way. I saw your chat earlier.
Just
Hey, I got Gianluca's name correct. That's good.
You're so bad at pronouncing names.
Well, I had a slight. The Luca helped me because I'm like, wait, okay, that's probably Italian, so I can at least guess. All right, Spock. So does that mean that Katrina's had it right the whole time, Spogger?
Yes!
Like she's been saying it correct the entire
I
time.
have.
Look at James' animation interpretation of what you were saying, Estone. That is the perfect way to represent.
I'm like Elon Musk's child.
A-18 or whatever.
Yeah. AE smashed together. Alright, well, I'm gonna go finish making this chili.
You regret wearing earphones now.
Look!
Alright, have a good. Thank you, honey. I'm excited for that chili.
You should always expect loud Katrina on the streams because Katrina's very loud.
I like root beer. Are you doing the teaser trailer or the official trailer? So we don't know when the official trailer is coming out. Right now, all we're doing is preparing. Katrina has been working on character models right now.
Did you spoil for them?
I
what
have.
they're doing?
Yeah, for our 14 loyal
What?
live stream followers.
There's 50.
There's 14 right now.
So
Oh, that's concurrent. I don't know what that means.
I don't
Yeah,
either.
I don't know. But maybe there's 15, yes. But yeah, so I have spoiled for them. They get to know the early... Listen, if you're going to be with us on our art live streams, which are like, you know, literally watching me work, if you're going to be here for this, you get the early details. I think you deserve them. Your dress matches those walls. That's so funny.
That is funny.
It's like the exact same time of green. First time watching an art stream for you. Well, hello, it's Jaden. Welcome. Yeah, art streams are much more chill than gaming streams, or just basically Wednesday streams in general. Wednesday streams aren't always gaming, but Wednesday is like my entertainment day. If you tune in on a Wednesday stream, like I am the streamer. I am the entertainer. I'm doing my best to give you guys a show. If you're here for art streams, I'm still trying to be entertaining, but at the same time, we're getting work done. You know, we're literally just accomplishing work for SpongeBob in real life. And I think we are going to start with some compositing. Oh gosh, this is a fun shot. Here, you know what? Maybe I can show you stuff in the main timeline. You guys are gonna get some sneak peeks. Not too much though. Not too much. I'm just gonna give you a couple tiny sneak peeks. What do we got? Oh, there's a cool sequence right here. Oh, but that's not actually rendered. I gotta show you stuff that's finally rendered. All right, first off, I just want to show you the cool color grading that we're gonna have because almost the entire video takes place during sunset or nighttime. So there is some really pretty colors that we've never done colors like this in a SpongeBob in real life. So this is a fun project to work on. Because also, most of the time, even when there's weird colors on the footage or on the live action actors, very rarely do I do color grading on the SpongeBob characters. But right now, these characters actually have color grading. Like, they're being tinted a little bit more orange. And yes, obviously their costumes. We have SpongeBob in his Spider-Bob costume, and Patrick's Halloween costume is Among Us. Because the memes. Oh, and this is a shot that I've been talking to you guys about for the longest time. For those of you who've been on previous art streams, you know this is a shot where Patrick is supposed to slide in, grab onto two kids, and toss them up in the air. And it's finally complete, so I can actually show it to you. Here we go. Let me back up a few frames. So this candy is being tossed into the scene, and it goes like that. They run in, Patrick runs in. He says, "All right, floor candy," and tosses them up in the air. My program sound is not currently capturing Premiere for some reason. So let me check why. Why? Why is my program sound not capturing? Active program sound. Let's see what's on here. It looks like I just took off Premiere. So let me add Premiere. Alright, Premiere has been added. So now hopefully if I actually press play, you'll hear Patrick talking.
Alright, floor candy.
There we go. That's his line. There's his line of dialogue. A Conch Street reveal? We don't have it yet. And I actually sent that to... I sent an email to a 3D modeler to help me finish that because I'm worried that we're running out of time. And he hasn't replied to me. So I might not be able to hire him, which means that I have to do it myself or find a new 3D artist, which, by the way, really hard to find 3D artists that do the same, like, quality of art that I do. Like if you see, if we go into Squidward's house, here's some shots. Like, this is something I 3D modeled. it looks. I'm aiming for a realistic look. And so we have this is Squidward's like speaker system. It's his shelving unit, the inside of his house, you know. And I try to do it in a realistic look. Let's see if we can get okay. Here's a bunch of people creating chaos inside his house. We have his back shelf, his whole table with the tall chairs. Like, this is something I 3D modeled. And you guys also saw the Krusty Krab. The Krusty Krab is something I 3D modeled. So I go for this very realistic, you know, real life style. And it's hard to find people who can match that. And so the guy who I emailed has not replied back, which means that I don't have him probably, which means I'm on my own. Squidward is supposed to be a piece of art. He's trying to make himself look like, here, I'll let him say it himself. Ignore the fact that his mouth doesn't move at the beginning of the shot. This shot, originally, we're gonna see Conch Street. So we'll see Squidward's house, SpongeBob's house, and Patrick's house. And that shot fades into this one. We intentionally, oh my gosh. Sorry, 1 second. I'm still dealing with mucus, so I'm trying to solve the mucus problems not on camera and not on microphone. I'm muting my microphone each time. So he's not going to talk at the beginning of this, but that's because when he's not talking, he's not even going to be visible. When he starts talking is when we fade into him. So I'll go ahead and play this for you.
Squidward, you have outdone yourself. If Picasso could see me now, he'd have a heart attack. What will I think of next?
And so he's dressed as a Picasso painting, which I now realize that the line of dialogue that we picked for him doesn't actually say that. He kind of just says Picasso would die if he saw him, so, oh well. But then the entire reason we designed him like this is because kids show up and they confuse him for a Minecraft villager. And intentionally, when he's being confronted, I drew him with a bit more square proportions and tried to make him look like a Minecraft villager a little bit more. Boy, I got some actual hot tea today because I'm trying to, like, fix all this. I'm excited to have Conch Street complete. My goal for Conch Street is to make it look like it does in the third SpongeBob movie. Because the third SpongeBob movie actually makes it look really realistic. Like here. This is the goal right here. This is the dream. If it loads, it's now broken. How is the picture viewer broken? I would love very much to not be sick anymore. I can't tell you enough. Okay, so I can open and close the picture viewer, but it's like, oh, here we go. Do you see this? I got lag on the picture viewer app. This is, okay. Oh, and now it won't close. My picture viewer app will not even close. What's going on, guys? Okay, let me just try to open up a different photo. Maybe it'll just like auto update for me here. Well, okay, fine. Since it's not nothing's working. Oh my goodness. I just wanted to try to now my file explorer isn't working. All right. Close. I'll just show you in File Explorer because apparently it's working here. There we go. So Squidward's house and Patrick's rock I think are the easy parts. SpongeBob's house is gonna be very hard because as you can tell, they based it off of like a real pineapple's texture, but it's not like a real pineapple at all. This looks very different from a real pineapple, and so making this texture is gonna be weird. I don't do textures a whole lot. Normally I pull textures off of resources online and I just make the 3D model. For SpongeBob's house, I will actually have to make the texture, which is gonna be brand new for me. I've never done something like that. So I'm not excited for that necessarily because it seems like it's gonna be difficult, and that's why I was trying to hire somebody else to do it. But it looks like I'm still gonna have to do it. Maybe that's what we'll do next art stream. Maybe next week, next Saturday, we'll do creating Conch Street on stream. We have come for your emeralds. Hello, Emmanuel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So there you go. So that's the stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of details. Yeah, so Sponge on the Run is very beautiful in visuals at the minimum. I haven't actually watched it, but I just know it looks great. All right, but right now we're gonna go ahead and finish up a shot that I did start earlier. Okay, so we have some animation for this shot, but it's not composited. As you can tell, if I look at the other like 4 shots for this sequence, we've got, it's very dark, it's very foggy, we've got some smoke in here. In fact, here I can maybe make this better for you. So here's one shot. Nice, foggy, everybody's darkly lit. It's funny that we're making it where the Flying Dutchman's glow is actually like lighting up our characters here. So they're glowing green because he's so bright. So there's that shot. I'm looking back at these to remind myself more than anything of what these shots are supposed to look like. So here's a front view. They're just being lit up by the ghostly green light. All right, front view, or the back view now. And this is what I was talking about. This is actually the shot that I drew 2 storyboard frames for, because he's looking at SpongeBob and Patrick, and then he swivels over to the side, and when he swivels, he's looking at Jonathan now. So that's why there was 2 different frames in the storyboard. And then there we go, one last shot. So that's what I completed yesterday, as I kind of finished up those 4 shots. So it's funny because I started working on them on Thursday. So I technically got 0 shots done on Thursday and 4 shots done on Friday. But technically that works out for our 2 shots a day, right? Because according to our Excel document, if I get 2 shots done a day, we're on track. So technically I'm working it out. But it's funny how some days I can have 0 shots done, but then make it up. Yes, all you missed really is just this big reveal, really. I just was showcasing that the Flying Dutchman is indeed in the video. So we're going to work on this shot right now. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what the animation is. Katrina actually did this animation. I'm going to remove the background for now. Man. Oh. It's the worst in the morning, too, which is unfortunate when I have a morning stream. All right, we're going to go ahead and press play and listen to this.
Patrick, I don't think we should be here.
Oh, come on, SpongeBob.
Oh, it's getting slowed down because it's not loading fast enough. This is something that After Effects does, is when it like catches up to the render, it'll slow down, and it'll slow down the audio too. It's really weird.
Patrick, I don't think we should be here.
Oh, come on, SpongeBob. Live on the edge.
Patrick, living not on the edge has given me a 100% success rate at staying alive so far. And if it's all the same with you, I'd rather not spoil that record.
Okay. You love the voices? Glad, yes. We still have the same Patrick that we've had for years. But this is our new SpongeBob that we just got started with. What was the first video that this new SpongeBob worked on? I should really know that. Oh gosh, I need to reach out to them and give them their new voice lines. We changed up the script a little bit for this video, like a couple days ago. And I need to email everybody new script lines for them to read. We have like 2 new sentences for SpongeBob, a new sentence for Patrick, and a new sentence for the Flying Dutchman too. So we had, let's see, what was it? It might have been for episode 10. No, maybe earlier. No. It was for the detective video. Yeah. Because before the detective video, we had a different voice actor for SpongeBob. And then the detective video, I think, is our first one that we had the new voice actor for. And so now we got our new SpongeBob. Hey, he doesn't sound like SpongeBob because no one can sound like SpongeBob. That's the thing. Like, all of our voice actors we've ever had for SpongeBob, this is our closest one. Like, this guy is actually really good, in my opinion. He's, like, the closest we've ever gotten to SpongeBob. But nobody but Tom Kenny can actually make SpongeBob's voice. It is that impossible to grasp voice. It's crazy. And, yeah, loser, we don't... Wow. Your username is so hard to reference, because every time I say it, I'm just like, yeah, loser. But, But yeah, we don't take turns animating. We actually are both animating at the same time. So she was working on this while I'm working on something else. But it's really nice being able to work with my wife and work on stuff twice as quickly now. It's really great. Especially because, you know, a whole day can be spent just compositing, and then I've done 0 animation, so to get 2 shots done a day, it really helps for us to be able to work together. And it also helps that we're trying to start the Mario video at the same time, so she's working on the Mario video while I'm working on this, which is very nice. Alright, so we have a couple of different layers here. Right now what we're going to do, since the animation is done, our main job here is to composite. And compositing is adding in the shadows and the characters, making the background look good, because as of right now, all this background, is a AI-generated image. Believe it or not. We AI-generated a bunch of images of the inside of the Haunted Mansion. And so this is 100% AI-generated, made by a robot. And you can kind of tell, because there's some areas, like the windows don't make sense. Like whatever's out that window does not make sense. There's a lot of weird spots where the AI does not know what it's doing. But we can disguise that by making it blurry, which is what I did in the other shots. Like you can't tell in this shot that this is an AI-generated image. You can't. It's just, it's so blurry, it's hazy, and that's what we're gonna do to this one too. There's also a secret that we're gonna hide in this clip. Because the conversation lasts for so long, I wanted to have some sort of joke visually on screen, and we're gonna have a creepy character slowly appear in the darkness behind them. It's nothing but a little Easter egg. Like, it has no purpose in the story. Oh my goodness. The 11th of October is your birthday. Well, fantastic. Happy birthday to you. That'll be a Friday, so that'll be right before our next art stream. Man! It's tough, guys. I'm dying. I'm withering. You know what I'm turning into? I'm turning into that, like, old grandma character from the chocolate episode. Like, she's just, like, the withered little husk. That's what I feel like I'm becoming. It doesn't help that I've run out of tea, and my throat's feeling really dry. I might need to ask. Or I got tiny little. Okay. Fun fact: you guys might not know this. Do you know what the bottom bit of a drink is? Like the last little bits of, you know. They call that the dregs. I think it's more of an alcohol reference, but nonetheless, this is the dregs of my tea. Blueberry tea is a little sour. Sour tea is kind of tough. March 17th, nice. Corona, yeah, right? I don't know. I mean, like, I took a COVID test like 4 weeks ago, the first time I got sick, and it pulled up negative, so. I might have to do the Be Back Soon screen and get myself some water. We'll see. We will see. Mine's November 8th. My birthday's coming up too. Alright, so we're going to do the background last. We're going to do the shadows first. Okay, I do need to go to the Be Back Soon screen. I need some water because my throat is like, it feels like a desert in here. It feels not good. So I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to grab some water and you can enjoy some chill music. In fact, we'll just click on to the next song and you guys get to hear a new song while we're on the chill music. Alright, be right back. I should really put the music currently playing thing on the Be Back Soon screen, right? Like, I feel like the Be Back Soon screen, most of the time, all we have is music. So I really should put that on there. Hey, I'm back. I think I might use a cough drop here. But let me know if this changes how I sound when I'm talking. Like, if it sounds like I have something in my mouth while I'm talking, I will not continue to do this if it sounds gross. So let me know in chat if I suddenly sound weird. But hopefully it's kind of like a piece of gum, right? Hopefully you won't hear anything. The song Old... No, I don't know about that song. Also, hi, Antoni. I haven't seen you in the chat before. Oh, yes. I'm like, no, I don't know Old Twash. I've never heard of that song. All right. So, cough drop feels good. This is actually my second cough drop of the day. I literally woke up this morning, and I'm like, I know I have to stream. And so, this wasn't necessarily safe, but I had to do it just because my throat felt so bad. I had a cough drop while showering, like, which isn't good, right? Because normally you want to kind of breathe through your mouth, not through your nose when you're showering, because if you're breathing through your nose, it's really easy for the water to get in. It's a lot easier to breathe in with your mouth, but I needed it. It was really bad. I used up a whole cough drop, like, while I was getting ready for stream. Yep. I really hope... I feel like we're going to get a lot of comments of people just saying, like, Patrick is sus, which I'm really happy about. Because here's one thing we don't do in this video. We don't actually, like, take advantage of the meme. We just have him in the costume. We actually make no jokes based off of Among Us. So I think that the comments are going to do that for us. I'm not sure what you meant. Your comment on the top of the pile. I'm sorry. We do plan on releasing this video on Halloween, yes. Well, in reality, our plan, hopefully, and again, this is the plan, not what's going to actually happen. What actually happens is whatever actually happens. If we get delayed, if something bad happens, I will hate that, but, like, it might be November. But our goal is to get it done on the 27th of October. That way it's got plenty of time to be, like, complete before actual Halloween. That's our goal. So I've got 4 layers here, which this is going to be interesting because we have a lot of layers to have to deal with, like the different parts of their body. This first one is just the skew reference. When she animated it with all these body movements. But body movements are really hard to follow with the shadows. So instead, I also rendered out a version where they don't move at all. So these are 3 layers where they don't move. And except for Patrick's head. I realize Patrick's head does move, but that's okay. I'm playing a very interesting game today, and my game that I get to play is, am I going to accurately mute the microphone each time I cough? So far I've been doing well, but it's quite the interesting mental gymnastic right now to be like, I'm streaming, I'm doing the thing. Let me go ahead and mute my microphone while I cough. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop talking for a little bit. We're gonna let the music be. I'm gonna actually bring it up a little bit so you can hear it more. I'm gonna start working. And if you guys had some fun questions, I might reply to them. But I'll let my voice rest for just like 5 minutes. Oh no, I didn't get it muted that time. Oh well. Here we go. So let's just go ahead and get started. You guys get to see my shadow process. I won't be describing it though, because my throat really hurts. Okay. Here, in fact, no, yeah. You got me Discord art server? Discord server art? Welcome back, Nora Zu. I actually didn't get to see the second half of your username. Another app popped up. I can't see chat anymore. I was pulling up Discord. Where's my... I couldn't find my own Discord server. I barely go on Discord, guys. Nice. That's not yours, though. That's general chatting. Might be people putting drawings in the general chat. I don't even know where... It's being covered by this. I got it. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Love it. Very good. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I might go to a, No. We'll keep it on this. I was wondering if I should keep it on this screen, or since I'm not going to be talking too much, just like transitioning to this screen. And we'll be on this for a while so you guys can actually see in detail what I'm doing. What do you guys think? Would you rather have our full layout or full screen? What do you think? I did see the dream face reveal. It was they made a big event out of that. I'm here. I was going full screen for a second to see if you guys might want to see this because I'm not talking too much right now. My throat hurts. So this is the alternative version. So you can just watch me as I'm silent. But yeah, we can keep it on this. This is more entertaining. I know it is. There's a lot more moving parts. I mean, I worked so hard on this orange graphic already, right? Why should I not use it? Alright, we're going to continue. I will say, just to give you an idea of what I'm doing, my first step is adding in detail shadows. Then me putting in big vague shadows. And then I'm going to go in and do tracking shadows based off of, I've got layers like this one. This is a layer. Oh, well, no, that's well. This is a layer that only has his arm, and that's used for specific compositing. So that's kind of my process. Is I'm going to start with these specific shadows like the nose and stuff like that, and you're about to see that now. And now I will give my throat a slight rest. But you guys can keep asking questions. If I see an interesting question, I'd love to answer it. But yeah, the face reveal, Dream's face reveal was very interesting. That is indeed Patrick in a Among Us suit. That is his Halloween costume. And considering how much you guys in the live stream chat have been enjoying Patrick's Among Us costume, I'm pretty sure people in the final video comment section are going to love it too. Adobe Fresco, nice. I've never used Adobe Fresco. We definitely are right now trying to make a parody trailer of the SpongeBob of the Mario movie. Yes. I'll tell you what. This stream, I'm doing really good on this game of muting the microphone because these coughs are violent. I'm not enjoying them. My body's just like, hey, we're gonna give you the hardest time streaming this morning as possible. We are 50% done. We are halfway done with this trailer, or with this video, this whatever you call it, Halloween video. So yeah, halfway. Nearly forgot to turn back on the microphone there. All right, now I think his eyebrows animate, so I don't know if I actually want to. I could put shadows on the eyebrows, but then when they change, I have to animate it. I don't think it's too big of a deal.
I could put shadows on the eyebrow. I think you should.
Yeah, I will. This is a moderately early on shot, so it's worth it. SpongeBob Halloween season all of Sunday. Oh, is Nickelodeon already doing? I bet they're already doing their Halloween stuff. It's a shame that we couldn't get this out earlier.
It was impossible.
The funniest part about this muting the microphone game for me is that I have to, like, when I feel a cough coming, I have to hold it. So I'm sitting there holding it, muting the microphone, and waiting until I see the light blink to show me that I actually successfully muted it. So it's not just a game of, like, muting the microphone. It's really a game of holding my cough. It's really funny. I believe I was 14 years old when I made the first SpongeBob in Your Life. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I was. What year did it come out in? Can somebody look up what year SpongeBob in Your Life episode 1 came out? I might be able to. I can give you a more exact age. But I'm pretty sure it was 14. Hello, Double J800. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. For those of you who just jumped in, because I see our viewer count is higher right now than it was a few minutes ago, I want to let you know I'm feeling like I have a very sore throat this morning. It's not really sore, it's just like dry. So it's hard for me to talk. I might need to go ahead and literally pop in. I just finished the entire last cough drop. And so I'm struggling today. Wow, we have 20. The viewers are popping up in this, like, minute. What's going on? Help. But yeah, so it's a bit more of a chill. We've got an art stream. It's even more chill than our normal art streams are. Just normally I can at least talk. At least I'm talking to you right now, right? Like, I'm actually feeling better after the cough drop. I think the second one's gonna help. But so I'm holding back my conversation and basically only replying to you guys. So if you guys have fun questions, I will be answering them. But outside of that, I probably won't be talking too much about, like, what I'm doing on screen. You guys can just watch what I'm doing. Also, I'm muting the microphone. I'm playing a game with myself, which is, can I mute the microphone every time I have to blow my nose or cough? So far, I've been doing well. I have not failed once. Oh, no, I take that back. I did fail once, but at least it was for a not gross cough. There have been lots of gross coughs, and you have not heard a single one of those. So I've been doing good, okay? I'm on top of my game. I'm hoping this practice is going to give me a really good muscle memory for, like, any time that I ever need to in the future for live streaming. I'll just be able to be like, boom, go and press the mute button. Because I never had to use the mute button before. And so now I'm getting, like, good practice here for just using the mute button whenever I ever need to. In real life, I mean, yeah, we'll probably dress up for Halloween for, like, a picture, but we really don't we don't have any plans for Halloween stuff this year. Normally we do some sort of, like, pumpkin carving party in costumes. But we don't have a plan for that this year, so I don't know if we actually are in real life gonna have any sort of costume, like, event. Alright. Welcome back, Loser Lane. The next cartoon in real life is SpongeBob in Real Life, Halloween. This is what I do when we have a shadow mask that I don't need anymore. We just put it over here. I don't know if I like the shape of this. I feel like it's too big. I heard a cat meowing, but I don't know where it is. I know what I can do to make this stream slightly more entertaining while me not talking. So I'm gonna do something really quick. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do what every streamer does when they don't want to be the person being in the main entertainment. I'm gonna pull up a YouTube video. I haven't seen some of the more recent Daily Dose of Internet. Do you guys watch Daily Dose of Internet? It's a good YouTube channel. Let's see. How many have I missed? Oh, it looks like I've actually seen most of the more recent ones. Alright, is my Google sound up? It is not up. I'm just gonna have this playing in the corner here.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. There's a tradition in...
Alright. Make this a little bit louder for you. This might be really loud. Wait a minute.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. There's a tradition in China where if a man gets married, random strangers will grab onto their legs and refuse to let go unless they are given some money.
What? What in the world? Oh my gosh. Oh, all the goats did their like
Delivery driver
scare.
crashed into something and scared these goats.
Oh, it's like their defense mechanism is like playing dead.
The technology the police are using is becoming super advanced. The
Oh,
police
wow.
were following this car, and the helicopter camera provides street names, house numbers, and the officer's location in real time.
Alright, they're eastbound.
That's remarkable.
Past 25th Street.
That's
This
so
is what
cool.
it's like to fly a plane through a hurricane. The US government will send scientists into hurricanes in order to collect valuable scientific data.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but some stores are letting you make purchases using the palm of your hand. No, there's no
What?
microchip or anything like that, only the palm of the hand.
So it's like a fingerprint. That's crazy. That's
Someone
terrifying.
recorded a time-lapse video showing the moment the sunlight perfectly hits their toilet, causing it to glow.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
This massive avalanche came straight through this base camp near Mount Everest. The good news is that nobody was hurt, but the bad news is that the person holding the camera stopped recording just before it hit.
Oh, how dare you. You can duck and cover and still have the camera recording.
That is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
That's Daily Dose of Internet. Very fun. FNAF movies are being filmed? Wait, like you have multiple movies and they're all being filmed in February?
Oh, goodness.
Know You? Did you just know you, Daily Dose of Internet? Never before have I seen somebody know you, Daily Dose of Internet. That's great.
Oh, goodness.
Alright, we're gonna do like a big shadow right on the edge here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's pull up another Daily Dose of Video. Daily Dose of Internet. Your Daily Dose of Internet is like 5 hours. Yeah. Apparently, this YouTuber believes that we should only get 2.5 minutes of internet per day.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. I had no idea the human body was even capable of doing this.
Oh my gosh. I don't think that should happen.
My boyfriend just broke up with me. Will you go out with me?
Said he's looking for the most beautiful woman. That's funny. It was Gaston at Disneyland, turning down a random.
This biker was teasing the cyclist by doing a pedaling motion, but didn't see the traffic jam coming up.
So the biker pretends to throttle an
So I just
engine.
found
That's
out
great.
that an ostrich can inflate their throat and make a weird noise.
Whoa. Let me turn off my music so you guys can hear that. That is a weird noise.
Inflate their throat and make a weird noise. I had no idea flying fish could stay in the air for this long.
Oh, wow. That's weird. That's really weird.
These undercover police used a grappler device to stop the
What?
suspect.
I've never seen that. What?
Device to stop the suspect.
That is so cool.
These undercover police used a grappler device to stop the suspect.
That is the coolest, like, stopping a police chase thing I've ever seen. That technology could, I mean, that's awesome. Because police chases are insanely dangerous for every, like, other, like, pedestrian and driver on the road. That was cool. About to move on to my
Check out
third
how
cough
this
drop.
plane slices through the clouds.
No, I don't have any medicine. If you want to get me some,
These
I'd
people
like that.
found out that their chicken screams like a human.
That's
I
good.
found a really cool device that uses lasers to make sure all the light switches in the room line up.
What? Meanwhile, don't look into any of those lasers. Really bad for your eyesight. National Geographic has a show called The Science of Stupid. That's very funny. I did not know about that, no. Alright, well this is helping me not have to talk, so we're gonna keep watching Daily Dose of Internet videos while I work.
Are you allowed to do that?
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. I knew getting stuck with a cactus was
No.
painful, but I had no idea their grip was this strong.
Watch this.
Oof, that was not.
Don't do it. You're gonna fall. You're gonna.
That bird's scream. Ooh.
A few days ago, NASA crashed a satellite into an asteroid in an attempt to change its direction.
I heard about that.
The goal is to see if we have the ability to stop dangerous asteroids from crashing into Earth. It will take some
Oh.
time to know if this experiment worked or not.
So it was just a test, okay.
This
I hope
building
it's
right
successful.
Here is the Army Recruitment Center.
Hello, are you taking recruitment? May I recruit, please? England. Brighton. Nope. So I can't join the
You
army.
can't join the Army.
Why don't you join?
Oh, I'm busy.
This person made an incredibly
So since when is Daily Dose of Internet just also reposting JSchlatt content? What is going on there? That was really fun. I'm like, did not expect straight up JSchlatt livestream to show up in Daily Dose of Internet. That's really funny.
realistic robotic arm. There's a program that teaches your dog how to behave and gives out treats when the dog does it correctly.
Wow, robots taking our jobs. Whoa! Wait a minute. Straight up having
so safe and
straight up having your dog watch TV. What?
Because it's so safe in Denmark, it's totally normal to leave your baby outside and unattended. Health officials in Denmark even recommend that babies should nap outside to get the benefits of fresh air. So it's totally normal for parents to leave their babies outside while they go shopping or go into a restaurant.
I'm sorry? Hun, I'm gonna have you hear this. I'm gonna mute my microphone so you guys don't hear an echo, but I want her to hear what this.
Because it's so safe in Denmark, it's totally normal to leave your baby outside and unattended.
She says she knew about that.
Yeah.
That's... what?
Health officials in Denmark even recommend that babies should nap outside to get the benefits of fresh air. So it's totally normal for parents to leave their babies outside while they go shopping or go into a restaurant.
Oh, I didn't bring back up though. What do you do? No, what's going on? Who's doing this?
Florida was just hit by a hurricane, and this is a time-lapse video showing how quickly the storm surge rushed in.
Wow.
One of my subscribers moved their car into the living room to save it from being destroyed by the hurricane in Florida.
Okay, that's it?
Oh, get those fumes out of the house.
That is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed.
That's a tired
and
puppy.
I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Alright, maybe one more and then we'll just go back to listening to music. How long will the stream go? What do you mean yesterday's stream? I don't know. We'll see.
Hello everyone.
Again, I'm still trying to just like figure out how long I can last talking to a camera.
Your daily dose of internet. I guess if the police show up to your house and you don't want to answer the door, you just need a security system that says this.
We're not interested.
Wow. Okay. Okay. No worries. See you then.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, is that what that is? Now that. Well, what in the tarnation?
What in the tarnation?
This company wanted to show how easy it is to turn the steering wheels on their trucks, so they got a hamster to drive it. They used a carrot to guide the hamster on which direction to go.
Out here, we're getting ready to go down to the beach. We're gonna swing by, pick up some coffee.
Holy cow!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
You see that thing?
Yeah.
This horse suddenly
nice.
realized that they forgot something and had to go back.
Oof.
You know, this morning he really pissed me off. You know what he did? What? He opened the door for another girl.
She was in a wheelchair.
I found this holy cat that likes to bless people.
Oh my gosh. This is so cute. Oh, I love that.
This diver let these shrimp climb inside his mouth so they could clean his teeth.
Oh, wow.
A diver found this chubby seal that fell asleep. That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Hello. I see you guys are saying hello to each other. All right, that's our last daily dose of internet video for today. But that was nice. Gave my voice a rest while I finished up eyebrow stuff. Nearly finished. Nearly finished. The thing about the animation is now I'm having to match the animation of the eyebrows with the speed of this. Oh, let's turn back on the music. Whoa, hey, it's stream software popping in. Let's not do that. There we go. Hello, SpongeBob expert. Thanks, hon. Ultraman intro in 1966. They had an Ultraman in 1966. This isn't a React stream, so on a React stream I could do that. Right now I was just playing that on the side so I didn't have to be as entertaining for a few seconds. Alright, I think that's it for the eyebrows. Right. Shadows have been applied to SpongeBob. Oh, I see what I need to do. Okay. So we have this back arm. Ah, it's weird because I didn't render the back arm on its own for some reason, which was a dumb decision on my part. I don't know why I did that way. Well, I'll try to solo this arm here. I do apologize for those of you who this is your first art stream that I can't talk. Because normally I'll talk throughout the entire art stream, and normally I'm chatting. But if you guys have a question, I can at least talk to you guys. Your friends from Discord, hey, welcome everybody. Welcome. I probably won't be checking the Discord server right now, I do apologize, but... just because I'm trying to get this done. But yeah, I do apologize that I'm not talking as much as I normally do for an art live stream. Because normally I am chatted. Hey, welcome Camtoonist! I was talking about you, ironically. But not about you. I sent you an email. I know you might be busy, because I actually saw that you're working on a cool project with people. I didn't know that. I saw your live stream too. I didn't comment in it at the time, but your live stream, how did you get connected with Temer? That's freaking cool, man. I wanna work with him at some point. I'm hoping to work with him for specific things, but I'm not gonna specifically say anything on stream because it's kind of a big project that I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to accomplish. But Temer is awesome. I want to work with him at some point on something, but I haven't reached out to him yet, so it's like I'm not that worried about it. But hey, good to see you. Connected over Twitter. That's awesome. I mean, I don't doubt it. When you're very talented, he's very talented. It's like I can see that connection. No doubt. Glad to have you here. Yes, I do art streams, trying to work on videos and whatnot. For those of you who don't know, Camtoonist is an awesome 3D artist who worked on a couple of our different videos. I know that he did what is the first thing you did? Because the second thing you did was the statue, the Squilliam statue. What was the first thing? Oh yes, you did the sponge. We did in the Olympics video, 3D Mario and 3D Sonic, which is really funny. You know what? Your version of 3D Mario looks a whole lot like the real Mario movie one. Like you kind of are on brand for that like not exactly video game accurate Mario, but a more realistic Mario. Yeah, I just thought about that. I didn't think about that to that point. Yeah, your live stream was cool though. I didn't actually. I was on it for a couple of minutes right after I watched the actual actual movie trailer come out, which we're gonna be working on a. Oh, that is the wrong thing. How did that work? Oh, I'm putting it on the wrong layer. Okay. We're gonna be doing a SpongeBob movie trailer parody of the Super Mario trailer at some point. We're very excited about that. What? That's so cool. I bet you. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I bet you that the animator was just like, he knew that this kind of thing was gonna happen today. He was just actively seeking for ways to interact. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. I'm gonna fix something really quick. Lost my earbuds. Tonight we're actually filming. Fun fact, I didn't say this yet, but tonight we've got a bunch of my buddies are coming over, and we're gonna do a bunch of green screen filming for this very video. We're gonna be putting them in some Halloween costumes. It's gonna be pretty fun. And without spoiling too much, I will say that there's a treadmill involved. We're gonna be on a green screen and on a treadmill. What are your favorite movies to watch for Halloween? That's a good question. Because you know what? It's only recently that I've ever gotten into the more of the spooky, you know, like for the majority of my life, and I have very, very conservative parents, and so they didn't really like a whole lot of the spooky, you know, the entire spooky world was something that wasn't something in my life experience. But I will say, I think my favorite personal things when it comes to Halloween season is probably like, I don't know, maybe in general, just revisiting the short one-season show, Over the Garden Wall from Cartoon Network. Over the Garden Wall, fantastic, hits that spooky feel. If you guys haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. I bet you Cartoon Network will probably, they might even show it. I don't know if they show it on Halloween. I think on previous Halloweens they've showed it, but it first aired on a Halloween season. I don't know if they still show it anymore. But yeah, Over the Garden Wall. It's so good. So good. I need to get new glasses. I keep thinking that they're dirty, but they're not really dirty. They're also just like scuffed up. I have really scuffed up glasses. Hello, Seaboy. Beetlejuice. I've never seen Beetlejuice. I've listened to the musical. The musical was very entertaining, very funny. But I've never actually watched the original movie. When was that movie made? That's like an older movie. That feels like the classic era of like 80s movies. Monster House? Oh, that's the animated one, right? The haunted house that's like alive. Gosh, I remember watching the movie trailers for that back in the day.
Monster House?
Yeah, Monster House. One of the first times I ever saw anything about Monster House, me, my dad, and my brother were in a CC's Pizza, and it was a commercial playing on the TV
Have
there.
you never actually seen Monster House?
I've never actually seen Monster House.
Oh my gosh! We're watching Monster House.
Should we have a movie night on Discord?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Hey guys, we might have a movie night on Discord this month. And we might watch Monster House. Alright, did I do the shadows right in his arm? Is this good? Yeah, it's good enough. Alright, now where is his near arm? We're gonna do the near arm as well. Oh my gosh. Wait, where did that... Did I just finish a third cough drop without thinking about it? There's no way. I think I did. I mean, it's nowhere else. I think I straight up subconsciously downed a third a third cough drop. Man, what a stream, huh? What a stream. I'm just suffering. You are watching a man suffer while he partakes in the art. It really is annoying though, because it's like, oh, it's been like a month of being sick basically. And that's not fun. I'm trying to find the best way to do this. It might be this. Not that I want to do it this way. But that might be what I have to do. Alright, so my main problem is I want to make the shoulder not do this. It's doing a weird thing with the shoulder. So we're going to go ahead and just pre-compose this. And then what I'm going to do is just add in like a new layer, and we're going to kind of create a special shoulder mask. So it doesn't just have this rough cut. Alright, we'll feather it. And then we'll do a alpha inverted. There we go. Yeah, sure, why not? I like that. And now Patrick has not been worked out at all. Your favorite movie overall? That's fun. Sponge on the Run. That's cool. Favorite Pokemon season? I've never seen any of the Pokemon show. At all. Not seen a single lick of it. Thanks. I forgot to unmute. I failed the game by one part there. Thank you. Lolski. That's a good username. I don't know if it's a reference to something, but it's just fun.
Says severe.
Severe.
Do you want more of the teas while I'm at the grocery store?
Yes, if you could get more of those, that is awesome.
I'm gonna take a shower first.
Okay. She does not want to go back to the store. I can tell you guys, if there's one thing I know... Ooh, nice new profile pic. I appreciate it. It's good stuff. SpongeBob Movie 2004 is very good. Dude, this upcoming Wednesday, we start the playthrough of the whole, you know... Yeah, Patrick does have a bit of a thickerness there, doesn't he? I do not like taking pills. Taking them on stream and trying to not have a weird face about it was double hard. Very difficult to do that. I guess we're jumping into my 4th cough drop. I'm about to be... What's my daily dose of cough drops? It's probably just like... Oh, it just says repeat as needed. We're good. There's no medical problems. I wouldn't know. I don't even know what a cough drop is made of. It's made of soothing. It's made of lotion. And no, Ollie, we cannot. I feel like we're gonna have to get to a point where I just make a graphic that, like, I can just click a button and it like animates onto screen. It says, I cannot take any submissions for YouTube ideas. Well, the problem is that you can't ignore it when you have people who want to keep asking over and over. Then all they do is spam the chat. As the streamer, I do have to actually, like, set the rule down verbally.
You said it down!
Well, we get new viewers. It's impossible to let them know. I could make a list of live stream rules and put it in like the description. So Patrick should be interesting because he moves a lot more. Where did it go? Oh no, is it like a weird thing where, oh no, never mind. I thought this was happening like there was a weird thing going on. I'll just go ahead and duplicate this layer and remove all the masks. Oh, the arm is on top. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I guess all I'm gonna do is just like not include that. Boom. There we go. Fix. Fixed it. No, Spogder, he does not. We intentionally did not include any like actual dialogue that references the fact that he's wearing an Among Us costume. It's just the visual. And I think the visual is good enough. I was afraid if we had any line that like referenced it, it'd be going over the top. I did not want to go over the top. Hi, how am I? Well, I am off of the train of like a month of being sick on and off. It's really, I mean, like I've been struggling. I will say I'm doing okay though. All is well, but I'm definitely 8-Bit Ryan. I don't know 8-Bit Ryan. I'm not familiar with that person. Then what's the point? The point is it looks funny. I mean, you can't look at Among Us Patrick and not think that doesn't look funny. That's the point. We don't have to have a joke that a joke that calls it out. I know this is the sequel, but the first Mario vs. Donkey Kong was my jam. Oh, you're talking about the music. Yes, yes. I was like, I thought you were talking about a movie sequel. I'm like, am I missing a big movie that came out with Mario vs. Donkey Kong? I jam to the music and I forget what's actually playing. What console are we playing? Emulation. But it is the PlayStation 2 version of the SpongeBob movie game that we'll be playing. Because, I mean, let's be honest, the PlayStation... Well, at least that was my history. I actually don't know if SpongeBob games were good on other consoles, but my, like, childhood of playing SpongeBob games were on the PlayStation system. So that's where I'm like, that's the classic. That's where it's good, okay? It's not good anywhere else. Is Mr. Krabs or Sandy in the video? Originally, we were going to have Sandy in it, but we cut her just because we actually don't have good contact with the voice actress, unfortunately. So it's, like, hard to include Sandy when you don't have a voice. Sandy is a tough voice. We actually lost our original voice actress and used somebody else in a recent video. Yeah, as of right now, these are the only characters that show up. I think it pretty much, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to do a quick, like, track matte version of a shadow for Patrick. And maybe a back arm shadow. Is there already a back arm shadow on him? I guess not. I'll go and do another back arm shadow. Okay. Oh, that's because the mask isn't covered. I bet you if I just extend the mask over here, it'll do it. Okay, it kind of worked. SpongeBob's arm is very thin. I'm getting to the point where I kind of don't care anymore, so we're just going to do one last quick... one quick edge, like, shadow on Patrick. Let's see, where is Patrick's main thing? It's right here. Alright, we're just going to delete the mask. Go ahead and do a big old kind of offset. I actually probably need to make the offset on the opposite side. I think I put it on the wrong side. Nope, that looks weird. Alright, so it's not perfect, but I'm kind of getting tired of this one shot, and I do want to move on. Okay, so we have the visor. We're going to keep that there. and now I'm making an actual shadow for the visor, which I'm using the visor as the thing that creates the shadow. So it's like, it's as the character is animated, it's always going to follow through. This is one of the best techniques that we can use whenever the character is moving. Is this like technique of having the actual character pixels be where the shadow is, which is the simple way of saying track mats. Or that's the weird way of saying track mats. Track mats is the simple way of saying it. You spelled Katrina's name correctly. Yeah. No, Katrina's not very good at a Sandy voice. She could probably do, you know, she could do a country accent and whatnot. But we try our best to get, like, voices that not just have the accent or, like, speech pattern right, but have, like, a similar voice sound, which is the hard part. That's the hardest part, is getting a voice sound. You want to see the whole video so far? Or just this animation so far? Because the whole video, again, is like 50% complete. In the weirdest version of a 50% complete as well. Here we go. I was trying to find out where this shadow is because I feel like it wasn't going up on his body enough. Alright, last thing I'm going to do is add shadow on the visor, and then we can go ahead and do some compositing for the background. My throat is feeling better now. I'm actually really happy about that. Hopefully me talking this much doesn't then get me back to where I was half an hour ago with a dry throat. Hopefully that's not what's happening. Okay. Soundtrack from Rainbow Road from Double... I don't think... So the problem is the music that you have here on stream is downloaded and put into Spotify by me. So if I don't have it already, I can put it on a list and we can have it on future streams. But like, it actually takes me a whole process. I have to go on YouTube, find the like video game soundtrack on YouTube, download it, and then upload it to my own Spotify. Not publicly though. You know how you just can play Spotify, like on Spotify you can play local music? That's what I do for streams. I found this like messed up piece of paper. Hey, you guys got any music requests for video game soundtracks? I could actually play it on YouTube, it just won't show up on our little... Okay, so what'd you say? How long is the next SpongeBob video? I think it's like 6 minutes right now is where our timeline is going to be. Maybe 6 to 7? And actually, no, yeah, it might be like 7 or 8. What was the song you requested? It's already gone. We can't have gorilla music. Gorilla's music is copyrighted. Video game music is not, at least on YouTube. Rainbow Road Double Dash. Alright, that's on my list. We can go ahead and listen to it as well on YouTube. Castle music? Sure, I'll pull these up on YouTube. We can listen to them, and then later on I'll download them and, Oh, I love New Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. Is just very good. I'll make a playlist, and we can just listen to that playlist for a bit. Also, the New Super Mario Bros. Acronym of NSMB, it was always one of my favorite, like, Nintendo acronym titles. Alright, SimCity 4 music. Let me know if you have a specific song from SimCity 4. Do a challenge run of the SpongeBob movie game. I've got to beat it regular. I haven't played the game in years. You mean inside the Bo Burnham special? No, I won't be able to play Bo Burnham music either. I can only specifically play music from video games. Trailer from Really Slow Motion. They make cinematic music that are free to use. Might listen to that. Check it out. All right. We'll pull up a YouTube playlist. Boom, boom. Actually, can you make like a queue? Can you make? Yeah, you can make a YouTube queue, can't you? Alright, I do not want the half-hour version of it, though. Okay, yeah, I've never done a YouTube queue before. Katrina just told me that, like, she was doing it. I'm like, wait, what? The SpongeBob Minecraft... That's funny, because I think officially the Minecraft DLC soundtrack isn't actually... I mean, I can still try it, but... and then we had the Rainbow Road from Double Dash. Alright, so again, try to find a non-half-hour music. Oh wait! I might already have the Rainbow Road from Double Dash in here. Because I've played it. Since I've actually accessed it on YouTube before. Do I have it in my playlist? Here, let me actually just search it up in the playlist here. You might have a... Oh no. Alright, here we go. Rainbow. Yeah, I actually do. Okay. Here, as this music is ending. I actually have this in my Spotify playlist. So there you go. Should you make other friends? That is a very big question. Sure. I will never say no to you engaging with friends. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I've got a little bit of... You know, I don't actually know if we have Wii Sports. We have, like, maybe Wii Bowling in my Spotify playlist right now. We can pull up some more Wii Sports music. Wii Sports. I'm going to do Resort, because I love Resort. Might pull up a playlist, and then, like, listen to the playlist, and then pick, like, a couple of my favorites to actually put into the final our streaming playlist. Whoa! I don't want two songs playing at the same time. Yeah, Patrick is looking a little funky right now. Alright, I'm gonna get back to work and we'll let this music play and then we'll go ahead and listen to some more music. My sentence that I basically just said there was, hey, we're gonna listen to music and then we're gonna listen to music. Did that make any sense? I don't think I made any sense there. I'm gonna be honest. Whoa, that was the wrong layer. Mario Kart music is amazing. It's just amazing. Yes, Patrick does look sus. He does indeed. I've called it upon myself. I know we're gonna get a million comments. If you guys aren't the first comments on the JChaseFilms video when this gets uploaded that says Patrick looks sus, I'm gonna be disappointed. You guys have, like, you know this is already happening. The second the video uploads, if you guys don't go ahead and type in Patrick is sus on this final Halloween video, you are wasting your lead. You've got a few second lead before any other random viewer happens to actually see Patrick in the video. I think Patrick doesn't show up. No, never mind. Patrick shows up nearly immediately, but he doesn't have his visor on right away. He just has like a green tracksuit, so I don't know if people will recognize the Among Us right away because he won't have the visor on. Sonic Riders Babylon Garden soundtrack. Sounds good. Anything with garden, I feel like sounds like it could be really cool sounding. Most garden themes, especially in video games, have really cool vibes. Alright, add that to the queue. We'll listen to it. A completely messed up version of Sweet Victory. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll play our YouTube playlist now. I'm gonna skip through until we get stuff that's good. Should we just have... Tell me... Okay. As we listen to Wii Sports, tell me the ones that you think that we should actually put in our gaming playlist. Or not gaming, streaming. Can I put this... Like, I want this still on screen so you guys can see, like, what is being played. There you go. Okay, so we're pretty much done with the shadows here. And now all I'm going to do is go ahead and unsolo everything so we can see all the layers at the same time. Oh, you know what I didn't... didn't take account for is the fact that SpongeBob does flip back and forth here. And so there's a specific angle that we're going to see where we see SpongeBob's front view, and the shadows are not going to be correct there. So I don't know when he flips. I'm waiting to find out. There we go. I'm scrubbing and waiting for him to flip. You know what? Okay, because it's lagging a little bit, what I'm going to do is just solo this one layer, because this will tell me when he flips. There we go. So here's a spot where he flips. So the shadows are 100% wrong here. Oh dear. Alright, so what we're probably going to have to do is make a solo SpongeBob here. We're just going to copy the main layer. Bring this all the way to the top. And have it show up for the one frame. And I don't want the mask on anymore. Alright, and so now, again, this is becoming a giant mess. It's actually hard to look at this. He flips, and then he flips back. So we have one more front view that we're going to hold for a frame. Have a good one, Spogger. Your Wii U. I never had the Wii U. It's like the one Nintendo product I never had. I've had the Game Boy. I actually haven't had a GameCube. I never had the GameCube either, but I did have the Nintendo 64, the Wii. So I guess I did every other. I've had every other Nintendo product. Yeah, basically. I also only had the Game Boy when it came to handhelds. I never had the DS's or the 3DS's or any of that. I missed out on the DS era. What's up, Funky Chicken Productions? How you doing? Also, hello, SJAHIE. I don't know how to pronounce your name. 3000. Good to have you here. Do not self-promote your YouTube channel in chat. It automatically gets hidden. That's why you're not seeing your comments show up. Tutorial, probably not that great. We'll also skip past these 20-second clips. Let's go back to like a full losing results, draw results, winning results. Let's go to wakeboarding theme. Here we go. Ooh, I like the wakeboarding theme. Should we put this in the playlist? Okay. I have made my 2-frame sections. We're gonna solo on these now. Oh, I realize that the 2-frame also is... We have to make sure that Patrick is not being included in this. We should never include Patrick in anything. That's the lesson that we learned today. Hey, I'm glad that you're editing stuff too. If you guys are working on stuff while I'm working on stuff, then this is just... All this is productive time, right? We're hanging out, we're chatting, and we're being productive. And I think that is what streaming should be. No, actually, but Wednesday are entertaining streams. But I love that you're working. That's great. Stream idea. You're playing Sly Cooper, the Devious Raccoonus. I've never heard of that. Is that a video game? It's a very wordy title for a video game. I did not realize the wakeboarding theme. I guess this is the menu of the wakeboarding theme, like right before you actually start. It's insanely, like, old school. Thanks, Jack's Attack. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the second wakeboarding theme is better. This has a bit more to it. Like, if we only had to pick one. I think I like the second one better. Oh, I love the second one better. What was your favorite Wii sport, everybody? From either Resort or the original? What's your favorite Wii sport? My favorite Wii sports, if I could actually pick from both, I mean, boxing from the original has to be the best. Boxing from Wii Sports on its own, amazing. From Wii Sports Resort, it would probably be the flying. Flying the plane, Wii Sports Resort is so fun. That would be my pick. Yeah, this one is better. Can I start a, like, nope, yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make a create new playlist, and we're gonna call it, wait, do I actually have a live stream music? I do have a stream music, yeah. I'll add it to the end of stream music. Wakeboarding results? Nah, the results I feel like aren't gonna be good for any of these. Why is the archery music so short? It's, oh, because it's only intro music, then it's just wind sound effects, that's right. Table tennis. This is just the winning. I feel like we're getting a lot of misses here in the soundtrack. Golf results. Alright, golf resort. This might work. Wow, I can't even pronounce it. Golf results. Hello, I'm Daniel Badaniel. Golf results is a screen that you see in the Wii Sports Resort. Golf was also, it's really good that golf was in both of them, because golf was really like the most relaxing one. If you just wanted to chill, Wii Golf was great. The environment of Wii Golf. Although I will say Wii Sports Resort, including the biking. Biking was pretty chill too. Yeah, it had a lot more like shaking the remotes, but the environment of the, like, being able to bike around the actual island, whew, so cool. Okay, so it's a game, apparently. The genre of this music is weird. I'd almost say, like... Well, for one thing, Wii Sports Resort uses a lot of instruments that makes me think of French music, but it's not actually French. It's just that the instruments they use, and also the guitar sounds very Spanish. Might be a piccolo that I'm thinking about. Wii Sports has such a cool sound because they mix together so many instruments that don't normally get mixed together. Ooh, bowling. The bowling theme is fun. I might already have a bowling theme. Alright, we'll go ahead and add a big old shadow over top of everything. There we go. And then we'll add in his eyebrow shadows too. Yes, here, in fact, let me skip to that because it's in my queue. We have a whole playlist here, so let's go ahead and listen to that. Ooh, I like it. Kind of boss room-esque. As long as it doesn't have vocals, we're good. Aww. It's a good one. Lower the volume a little bit, like that. Yeah, it was a little bit higher than I normally have it. Right now is where I normally have it. We were messing around with the YouTube video earlier, so... Also, YouTube might be louder... Oh yeah, YouTube I think might be louder than my Spotify is, that's why. The hardest thing on stream is balancing audio levels when different programs can, like, export different audio levels. Like, you can take the audio slider on YouTube and change it. And then I can also change what my Google, like, audio is exporting to the stream. Wow. This is jamming. That's a SpongeBob. That is one SpongeBob. Is this the same, like... It's like the same image, right? Oh, it's a little shifted. That's funny. You know what I'm gonna do instead, though? Is I'm just gonna duplicate it. Bring it over. Like, it really doesn't matter that it's slightly different. I'm just gonna pick that. Perfect. I will need to... Oh no, I'm gonna have to cut into all these layers. Okay, it did matter. It did matter that it was slightly different. I lied. So the easier version is just to go ahead and copy the masks over to this. This music is cool. Sonic always had that edgy vibe, you know? Like, I never got to properly enjoy it as a kid, but Sonic was that, like, teenagery-esque, like when you're 8 years old, but you want to feel like you're a teenager. Sonic was that. Sonic was the really cool game. I feel like they were trying to have, like, Sonic was, like, as a character, supposed to be really like, oh, he's cool. You know? That's at least how it always felt as a kid. Nikorama? I haven't heard of that. I'm not sure what it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and, like, oh dear. I'm just gonna go ahead and ruin it. It's pandering. What? Whoa! Just knocking it all out. Yes, I am aware that DeviantArt exists as a website. DeviantArt is how, ironically, I found one piece of, there's a painting of Squilliam that shows up in the detective video. And that painting was made by somebody on DeviantArt, and I found it. I'm like, hey, can we use this? And he's like, yeah, sure. And that's how I got the painting. Cool story, right? Short and sweet to the point. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and merge all of these layers together, because it's becoming a bit of a mess to look at. I've got 20 different layers to show the shadows. And now they are one. Okay, so that was that one. I liked that. We'll go ahead and add that into our stream music. And we can go and find some more. Let's see, what other... Nearly done with, ironically, there's not a lot of music to actually pull from Wii Sports Resort. Did you want to keep the golf results? I like golf results. Golf results is good. We'll save that too. Alright, see you on the next stream, which again will be this Wednesday. We're going to be playing some Vidya. Playing the SpongeBob movie game. I'm really excited to revisit that. Why is there blurry? What's going on there? What's happening here? There we go. That was a mistake. Why is there blurry? There we go, fixed it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and separate these two and have 2 layers, one and one not. And then we're gonna go ahead and re-add in the, we have this reference here that Katrina animated, and I'm gonna match it, but doing it in After Effects now. Transform. You animated their bodies, but to make the shadows easier for me, I removed that animation. But it's still I rendered a pass of what you did, so I'm just going to match what you did. It would have taken 5 times as long to match the shadows up to pre-animated. Oh, I did it on the wrong one, okay. So I'm going to make the anchor point kind of like at the waist here, because putting the anchor point at the waist is what I've discovered is like the best position to rotate a character. Alright, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and take, like, our reference and make it miniature and put it up here. What? Oh. Alright, so that's SpongeBob, and we'll put pink for Patrick. Color code your layers. Wow, there's a lot of light just shining into the room. Oh, I absolutely want Larry the Lobster to show up in a video in the future, but we don't have like a distinct time that he's gonna. Have not figured it out yet. My phone is blowing up with notifications.
Sorry. I don't know why it always goes to your.
Well, it's not just you. It's just there's a lot of different stuff. I've just got like a full screen of notifications here. All right. So we're gonna start with SpongeBob first.
Girl.
Whoa, that was a lot of chaos. All right, so to a resting position here, we're gonna go ahead and do the skew animation, and we're gonna skew it the opposite way. And I'm just gonna go through and match it up. Yeah, I remember this is bowling. This is a very iconic bowling sound. Nicarama is from a YouTuber. Cool. Yeah, I've not heard of it.
Patrick, I don't think we should be here.
I should also note that, like, we're not going to see their legs, so it being weird down there doesn't matter. It's going to be this close. Alright, perfect.
Patrick, I don't think we should be here.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Because it's, oh, you know, there's no way to actually fix this lag just because it's rendering all the shadows at the same time. Alright, we're going to do another animation here, just kind of push it back. Oh wait, no, I did it on the wrong character. I would love if I didn't do it on the wrong character. Yeah, you're a big fan of Tom and Jerry. That's cool. Yeah, I don't really follow Tom and Jerry. Last time I saw Tom and Jerry was probably 7 years ago. The last time I watched any Tom and Jerry anything. It's been a while. Ooh, can I? I'm one. Ooh, you know what? Is there a... I don't know if I can... I've never tried to use a flip... Okay, it's just the transform tool. So I'm actually going to have 2 layers of the same transform effect, because I've never actually done this before, but I want to flip it without having, you know, the skew get messed up. So I want a top layer skew, and so what we're going to do is have not a uniform scale, and then before the flip happens, we're going to have the scale be completely normal in the width, actually completely normal here too, and it's going to be negative 100. Oh no, but it's doing it around the wrong point. Okay, hold on. I want the point to be right there. Alright, there we go. So now, when we flip with negative 100, this should hopefully work. Yeah, it worked. Great. And now it flips back later on. Do the same thing. Oh, I realized one mess up with this is that SpongeBob's holes don't change. We forgot to go ahead and swap his body. Alright, put it back to normal. Alright. We're gonna have him do that, and then we'll have him tilt back to the 0 point. Maybe a little bit faster. I'm trying to figure out the pacing for this here. And we're gonna do like a really quick kind of one, just like a little bit 3. And have another. And this is just like literally going forward. I'm just kind of like looking at her reference and then also looking at what we've got here with this character and just making an animation. Like, it's kind of hard to describe, but I'm just like looking at it and
Patrick,
seeing what I think
don't
looks good.
We should be here.
Oh, come on, SpongeBob.
Tekken 5's Dragon Nest theme. Okay, we'll check that out. I know fighting games have really cool soundtracks too. What? Bowling spin control? I never played this on the original game. I don't know. It's kind of cool though. Alright, can we cancel our queue? Clear. There we go. We're done with the queue. Let's go ahead and listen to Dragon's Nest. Ooh, I know this is about to get epic, right?
I don't think we should be here.
Oh, come on, SpongeBob. Live on the edge.
Patrick, living not on the edge.
Yeah, another
is
reaction
100%
stream. We'll do one
success rate.
eventually. We can do one this month if you guys are excited for the concept of it. I'd love to do another one. It'd be fun. I won't call it part 3 though. It'll just be another reaction stream. The reason that it was part 1 and 2 is because it was on the same day and we had a technical difficulty.
I think we should be here.
Oh, come on, SpongeBob. Live on the edge.
Okay, that looks pretty good so far. It got cold in here. Oh, is it because the windows open? No, it's just cold. This music is fun, but I think it's a bit too active for our live streams in the future, so I probably won't save it to the streaming playlist. Yes, I did see the Super Mario movie trailer, and I am pretty excited for it. Like, out of all these movie trailers that we have been doing parodies of, I feel like, and yes, we want to do a parody of this one too, but I feel like that's going to be maybe the first one I actually see in theater, because I kind of want to go and see that movie.
Yeah, let's go. We saw Spider-Man in theaters.
We did.
And we did a movie trailer of that one.
Yeah, we did see the Spider-Man in theaters when we did.
We saw it minutes after the video was posted.
We uploaded our Spider-Man parody video and
while
then
we were in the theater.
went to go. Yeah, we went to go watch the movie. All right, do you have any specific SimCity 4 that you think is the best? I'm just gonna click names that sound nice. Oasis sounds nice. Well, this sounds so 2005. Bet you that's when the game came out, right? This is insanely wow. That is so funny. Ooh, I'm actually gonna skip forward to the night music because night music is always nice in sim games. Ooh, I'm excited for that. Wow, I did not expect it to still sound so early 2000s. That is so funny. It's crazy how much like the era that music is made in, or at least the era that music is like based off of, makes a huge difference. And like there's so much that you capture there. Like this music does not just sound like the music, it reminds you of an entire era.
Patrick, living not on the edge has given me...
Archery.
Patrick, living not on the edge has...
Alright, we're gonna do the same. Basically, I'm just copying what was in the original. Because she did such a good job. Might include actually some rotation for this one.
Oh yeah, that's the one I worked so hard on.
I mean, you did great. Alright, there we go. So far, lots of wiggle. He's moving. He's moving and grooving. He's probably just gonna stick forward this entire time, and then I bet you he's gonna reset, like, yeah, right around there. Fun fact, when we do our animation, almost always we make a reference video. I just film myself performing, like, the movements that I want the character to do, and then we go ahead and just animate with that reference. Like, that's pretty much how it always works. Does he reset to the forward, or I think that might be it for the body movements. He's gonna get freaked out here, and so I'm gonna have him react to the freak out as well. What we're gonna do, and I'm gonna do a little bit of some animation techniques with some not follow through. What would this be? This would be anticipation. Before he backs up, we're gonna have him go forward a little bit. This is some fancy, completely standard animation techniques. Alright, so he's gonna freak out because the Flying Dutchman appears. Ah! SimCity 4 is not what I thought it was gonna sound like, gonna be honest.
Be here.
Oh, come on, SpongeBob. Live on the edge.
Patrick, living not on the edge has given me a 100%.
What do you mean, this soundtrack from Tekken 5? Like, you didn't link anything. If you try, you can't add links into our YouTube chat, so I'm not sure what soundtrack you're talking about.
All the same with you.
Yeah, so SimCity 4, not what I expected. Well, somebody else recommended really slow motion.
Alright, I'm gonna leave.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
See you later.
Cheers.
Patrick, I don't think we
Cool.
should be here.
Oh, come on, SpongeBob. Live on the edge.
Oh, this is for
Patrick,
licensing
living
information.
not on the edge has given me a 100% success rate
So I
at
don't know if
staying
I can
alive
actually
so
use this
far.
music.
And if it's all the same with you, I'd rather not spoil that record.
I'll have to check that out later. I'm not gonna be able to play that on stream, I don't think.
Patrick, I don't think we should be here.
Oh, come on, SpongeBob. Live on the edge.
Patrick, living not on the edge has given me a 100% success rate at staying alive so far. And if it's all the same with you, I'd rather not spoil that record.
Alright, perfect. Does Patrick need any animation, or is he pretty much good? I think Patrick might be completely good because he probably... Oh, there's probably... Yeah, there's this one bit where he leans forward into the... like, he emphasizes, he's like, yeah! He's like, you gotta be a man! So we're gonna emphasize that as well. And then we can go ahead and composite the background. We're done with the shot. That is another complete shot. Trying to get our 2 shots done a day. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and change the skew axis. Also, no, I already did the point. Good. Alright. We're gonna make a point for skew and a point for rotation. He's gonna go forward. We're gonna skew slightly forward as well. Or should we skew back? No, we'll skew forward. We'll try that. Alright, we'll press play. We're gonna load that in and see how that works. And we're nearly done here. Good to see you here, though, Israel. Glad you're here.
Bob, live on the edge.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. And then he's probably just gonna reset in a second. Then we're done with the animation for the bodies.
Living not on the edge.
There we go. So right around here is when we reset it. And now we composite the background. The background's very interesting because we're gonna have to make it darker. We're also gonna be adding in a layer of like fog smoke. So we're gonna try that out too. So here we go. First thing I'm gonna do, very first thing, the more obvious thing. Now this is the kind of music I was expecting from SimCity. This is what I was expecting. First thing I'm gonna do is just make it bigger. Because right now, it is not filling the frame. So, also, I might animate them to look like they were walking into frame to start this off. I might also not use this one. This specific background might not be what I wanted. I might actually end up using one of the other ones. Do I have the other ones loaded in here? Here, let me go ahead and find it. I've got other AI-generated images that I think might work better for the background here. Ooh, there's a couple creepy ones. So here, I can show you guys what I'm looking at. I picked this one because it had this dark area right here, which I kind of liked. But I might instead have to pick one of these other ones. This has the gravitas that I was expecting from SimCity. Here we go. Katrina's checking in on me, making sure I don't need anything. I have plenty of cough drops, that's the good thing. The Never Gonna Give You Up song, it's actually pretty good. I do think that having listened to it so much thanks to internet culture, it does get old. But on its own, it's actually a properly good song. What does he mean, live on the edge? Living on the edge is a metaphor. It's like when you're actually on an edge and your anxiety gets all up and your body's like, oh, be careful, you don't want to fall. And so living on the edge is just the same thing. It's living life in a crazy way where everything is like carefully balanced but also kind of chaotic. That's what I think living on the edge means. I could probably Google it, and the dictionary definition would probably give you a better version. Alright, I think we'll just keep the one I picked, I think. Now, let's throw the others in. I'll give it a side-by-side, and maybe I'll figure out that the other ones are better. Throw this in. I will say I didn't eat breakfast, which is a very important meal of the day, right? We've learned that. Ooh, I kind of like this. If I flip this the other way, that might be a better background. It's hard. Nah, we'll keep the original. We're gonna keep the original. All right, we're gonna swap back also to our normal playlist music. Do we have a cue? No, we're good. Okay, I don't know what was going on there. My music app was completely freaking out. Living on a prayer. I can't play the copyrighted music, unfortunately. All that'll happen is the stream gets muted. Yes. Give what you give. I'm not familiar with that. Is that also a Rick Astley song? To be fair, I know none of the Rick Astley songs outside of the one that was popular because of Rickroll. Alright, we're done with that reference. You know what I might end up doing is like duplicating this over. Or just adding in like a lot of a layer of black. So I might make a full new just black solid. And this will like fake that there's more background than there actually is. I'm feeling a sneeze coming on. This isn't good. Woo! Oh boy. Alright, I wanted... Gonna go ahead and have... I'm like doubling up these layers in a very specific way to kind of imitate this background that is being extended. Alright, here we go. That looks good. And all I'm going to do now is parent these to the original, make them not clickable, and now I can animate based off of this. Awesome. So the idea is that they're going to be walking into the scene, and so I'm going to go ahead and just like make a position animation keyframe. They'll stop right around here. Move it in. That's good. I'll go ahead and do an ease in and make it really eased in. We're actually going to hand control the easing there. I'm also gonna have them. I'm gonna make them both bob up and down as if they're actually walking at the start. Oh, that is way too fast. Okay, let's go ahead and just like offset that keyframe a whole lot.
Patrick,
Not that much. That was way too much.
Patrick,
Okay, that's pretty good. Another thing I might do is take Patrick, parent him to this layer, and then have him kind of slow down his walk as well. Like, he was already easing into a stop at this point.
Patrick,
I don't know if I like that. Maybe he's just entirely locked in with the background, like SpongeBob's catching up to him. That
Patrick,
looks better. So SpongeBob's catching up to Patrick is what's happening. So the main way I like to animate this is I'm making my keyframes for where he's like standing still first, and then I go back and add in the bobbing up bit. All right, so that should be good for that. And now we make him do his bob up bit. I don't know, actually, maybe it's a bob down. Bob down! It's like a White House Down, that movie. Olympus Has Fallen. I like how there was like 2 movies that came out around the same time that were both like the exact same story. Like the same year, White House Down and Olympus Has Fallen both came out, and they're like the same movie where America gets attacked. It's like a terrorist attack on the White House, and you follow this like Secret Service agent who's trying to save the president. It's like the exact same movie came out in the same year. How long is this live stream? I don't know. We might go for... I'm probably going to stop around lunchtime so I can eat something. Because, again, I didn't get breakfast. So probably another 50 minutes is all we've got. Although I do have some good Doritos here. And I might get a snack. Oh, these are all so crushed up. It's all just, like, the bottom crushed up bits. It's like powder. Here we go. Wait, there's one good Dorito. That's a pretty good Dorito from the Crunched. No, I didn't. I did not get to eat my pancakes for breakfast. What a shame.
Patrick,
Alright, so that's good. It's a little bit exaggerated. I don't want him to move that much. He's kind of moving way too much. Alright, here we go. This should maybe get better.
Patrick?
I think maybe the problem is that it's a little too quick. I'm trying to figure out why it seems so extreme. And I think it is just because it was like a little bit too fast.
Patrick, I don't think we should be...
Man, maybe even less. Maybe I just have too much animation going on here.
Patrick,
Alright. I think that'll settle it right there.
Patrick, I don't think we should be here.
Oh, come on, Spud.
The last thing I'm going to do is actually make SpongeBob go a little bit further into the frame here, because he's kind of too far off. And now what we're going to do is go to our other scenes. This is the greatest thing about having a lot of different shots that take place in the same environment, is we could just copy the work I did from over there. So I made some vignettes and have some dust elements here, and we're just going to copy them. Just going to wholesale copy and paste. We're going to add this in behind, and this will add in, or it should have added in. I apparently put it in the wrong spot. There we go. It's going to darken it up a whole lot. We're also going to put a vignette above the characters as well. And this makes them darker as well. Might not need that extra vignette in the background, though. No, we definitely do, but... Alright. Trying to keep the light back here. The one thing you don't want to have happen is a light source look like it's like somehow half lit. That does not look realistic. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and extend this out. Yeah, you hadn't seen him yet. Okay, here, I can show you these shots. Yeah, I showed them at the start of the stream. But we do have the Flying Dutchman in this project. And the interesting challenge was trying to figure out how to represent a ghost in our cartoons in real life style. I decided to not have him have shadows, but instead he's got this really cool glowy kind of look. And not only glow, but also he disappears. Like he's fading out on the most outside edges. And basically what I had is I wanted to make sure his face was fully not transparent, but on the outside edges around that, you're gonna see him start getting transparent. So, this shot actually doesn't have him in it. Here's another shot with him in it. But yeah, he's very glowy. He's so glowy, in fact, that he's like casting light on the other characters. And you can see that they have like these glowing edges because of him. Alright. I think this is a done shot. I'm gonna let this render for a second in front of us. It's probably gonna make the stream lag for a bit, so I'm gonna eat some Doritos as we watch this load.
Patrick,
What do I... Oh. Who's Sheldon Cooper? Is that the character from Big Bang Theory? Is his last name Cooper? What do you mean Sheldon Cooper?
Yeah, 100.
As a character, I'm not really all that interested in him. His actor is cool. Recently, me and Katrina watched the movie about one of the serial killers. I forget which one. But, the actor for Sheldon Cooper shows up as a lawyer at the end of the movie.
I'd rather not
It was really funny because like right at the end of the movie they pulled out a lot of like celebrities that I was not expecting to see there. They also had whatever his first name is, but Malkovich. He's like a very iconic actor. What's his name? Oh, it's just John. Just John Malkovich. This guy's an iconic actor. He's been in a lot of stuff. But it's funny because it was like the last 30 minutes of the whole movie, they brought up these actors. But it was really funny because I was not expecting that. Because it's like a serious movie. It's a serious movie about a serial killer. It's like a really drama and all that stuff. And then right at the end, I'm like, oh hey, Sheldon's a lawyer. It broke me out of it for a second. Because it's hard to see that actor not in a comedy kind of perspective. But he did good. He did good as in that serious role. It's still hard to not see him though. Did he also, he voice acted in something recently. What did he voice act in? I know he voice acted in something recently. The actor for Sheldon. I don't know what it is. Man, what was it? Some sort of cartoon animated thing he voice acted in recently, I think. He also, in the Muppets movie, he was the human version of the Muppet character. There's a Muppet main character, and there's a song because, who's the main, what's the Muppet movie characters? Oh my gosh. Is it Seagal? What's his first name? What's the first name of the actor Seagal? It's not Steven, is it? No, Steven Seagal is a different person. Who's the guy who plays in, oh no. How I Met Your Mother. Who's that guy? Jason Segel. Yeah. Segel? Is it not actually Seagal? It's Jason Segel, okay. So Jason Segel was in the Muppet movie, and there's a song in the Muppet movie where Jason Segel and the Muppet character are both singing about what it would be like if they weren't human or a Muppet, if they were the opposite. And so Jason Segel has, like, he's looking in the mirror and he sees a Muppet version of himself But the Muppet character looks in the mirror and he sees the actor for Sheldon. What's that actor's name? Jim Parsons. Wow, what a... I don't think I've ever heard this guy's real name. Jim Parsons. That is like the first time I've really known that what his real name is. All right, let's watch this animation.
Patrick, I don't think we should be here.
Oh, come on, SpongeBob. Live on the edge.
Patrick, living not on the edge has given me a 100%
I don't think I'm
success
sold on
rate at
Patrick's
staying alive
animation right
so
now.
far. And if it's all the same with
Also,
you,
we're gonna
I'd
have to
rather
add
not
in
spoil that record.
lightning right here at the end. At the end of this shot, we need to have lightning because they get scared by the lightning that gets created by the Flying Dutchman when he appears. So we'll add the lightning, but I also think I want to improve Patrick's animation a bit.
I don't think we should be here.
Oh, come on, SpongeBob. Live on the edge.
Patrick. Here.
Oh, come on.
All I'm going to do here is have Patrick, like, lean back a little bit when he starts, like, as he does this, oh, come on motion. I'm going to have him lean back with his arm and then lean forward when his arm goes forward. Or, I guess, slightly delayed, but... Here, that might look good.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's a little bit exaggerated. Maybe I'll do less of, like, motion. We'll go a little bit further, a little bit less further back. How old is SpongeBob? Yeah, I know that they have an official birth year for SpongeBob in the story. And so if you relate that to, like, here, let me see. SpongeBob's driver's license is how you find out. Alright, SpongeBob's driver's license. So it says here his birth year is 86. Yeah. So I guess you already did the math and, I guess 37? I don't know. How old if born in 1986? I wanted to not image search that, I wanted to just Google it. I don't know what month it was. March. Let's just pick it. Yeah, so 36 years. Yep. Or 37. You might have done the math better than I randomly picked a month there. If his month, I don't remember. What was the month there? I literally clicked away from it already. It's gone. That's the past. That would make him 13 years old when the first episode came out. That's crazy. Young teenager. Been going for the job at the Krusty Krab.
Oh, come on, SpongeBob.
It is funny to think that SpongeBob is 37 in story. I feel like that can't be true. I feel like the current episodes of SpongeBob must be taking place in the past. It's hard to imagine that SpongeBob is 37 in story.
Live on the edge.
I feel like he's still supposed to be early 20s. Alright, I think we're done with Patrick's animation now.
Oh, come on, SpongeBob.
That looks better.
Live on the edge.
Patrick, living...
I might exaggerate his live on the edge here as well.
Live on the edge.
By having him lean a little bit further and then he pops back to his other position. So he goes too far before going back.
Live on the edge.
Is that what I wanted? Did it go far enough? Yeah, I think that went far enough.
Live on the edge.
Ooh, that adds a really cool layer. Alright, animation's done. Now we add the lightning. I got two ways to do this. The first way is I actually have some video footage of lightning. And so I can add in the video footage of lightning and maybe I'll blur it or, I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I can use that instead of having to just like hand animate a bright flash. Oh, that is not lightning. So we have here's one clip. Here's another. A little bit more blue, and a lot more cloud. I don't necessarily want the cloud. This one, the cloud is not as noticeable. It's a little bit more soft and milky. I think we'll keep the first one. We're gonna go and drop in this first one. probably right behind the characters. Let's see. It's supposed to start like right around here somewhere.
Or not spoil that record.
Do I have the soundbite in here? Oh, do I not have the soundbite?
Spoil that record.
Let me turn off my music for a second. I'm trying to listen to just the Premiere Pro.
Good.
Yeah, I guess it's this frame right here. All right, we'll just go based off of that audio clip, I think. All right. So what we're gonna do here for this stream is I'm going to animate the lightning in here. I'm getting hungry for lunch. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna animate the lightning. We're gonna do our Squidward art of the stream, and then I think that'll be it for today's stream. Just because, I mean, Doritos can only do so much for my my nutrition. I might check it myself after stream. I probably won't be on Discord on stream right now. Alright, so let's check this lightning and see if it... Oh, wait. Oh, no, I haven't actually added it in, have I? I haven't brought it forward. So I gotta pick a spot where I want it to start, and then we're gonna composite it in. Ooh, I kinda like this one. This bit that, like, flashes in from the side. It kinda just comes out of nowhere. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is I'm going to maybe try to start with... We're gonna go crazy at the start. Oh, okay. Not exactly what I thought. I don't know if I like it coming right behind Patrick. I wish it was maybe up higher, although I could angle it, can't I? It's such a big piece of footage. Oh, there's trees in this piece of footage. Let me back this up. There we go. Now it's actually showing up in the... Oh, wow. That shutter. I don't like the shutter. We're gonna... This is a bad effect of the camera that they were using to film the lightning. Didn't exactly expose properly, so we're gonna cut out that one frame. Also, potentially, I might just go ahead and put this on top. And what I'll do is add in like a really blurry mask so that we keep the characters. Yeah, something like that, I think, is gonna be good. Also, I wanted to show you guys this, but I guess I'm not going to be able to do this on stream. I've got a physical Sugar Rush Candy chocolate bar that isn't like our fake ones. You know, we have all these fake ones that are just like made of cardboard, which are cool. This one has an actual, we made a white chocolate bar, and I was going to work on this on stream because I needed to peel it and make a stop motion of it getting peeled by Patrick, but I don't think we're going to get to that today, so, oh well. Oh, wait. Are you saying that the voice actor... Okay. I think I was following what you're saying earlier. I thought you were saying that the Belinda Turbine was... Is that the voice actor in Indonesia, in that language? Not whatever the... I'm Indonesian? Yeah. That might be that voice actor. Because I know that the real voice actor, I don't think that's their name in the American translation. It might be. I might just be wrong. I just didn't... that wasn't a familiar name to me. What's a really cool movie prompt? Did I miss something? What's your biggest fear? Okay, one second. I'll be right back and I will... So normally when I mute the microphone, it blinks the red light, and I was confused because when I looked at the microphone, the light was just off. So it might have just been that I accidentally looked at the microphone at the perfect time where it looked like it was off instead of blinking, but it confused me. It's like, what? What just happened? Okay. And now we're gonna add in the mask so that we can preserve SpongeBob as well. Perfect, that's done. No. There we go. Because I wanted the lightning to still light them up. And now it's going to look a little bit better instead of it just looking like the lightning was somehow behind the characters and not lighting them up. I did not want that to be what it looked like. Alright, and I will add those masks to the original bit too. So now when the lightning shows up...
Patrick, I don't...
Alright, let me just solo this ending clip. Okay, so it's good, but I don't like that the actual streak of lightning is showing up in front of Patrick. That's something that I kind of don't want to happen. So instead... maybe I'll just have this one bit where the lightning shows up behind them, and then after this cut, I think it can be in front of them. Kinda. It's closer to what I wanted. How... So the solution technically would be like, I'd have to do like a weird blur thing. I don't want to... Let me try doing a weird blur thing. I don't want to. But I don't want these lightning bolts to be in front of them. That's what I was trying to solve. Let's do a fast blur. I will just blur out the lightning. I mean, sure, why not? Alright, press play, maybe this will work. The lightning kind of just disappears there. I want there to be more lightning. But that does work, if I'm gonna be honest. And honesty's in my policy. Whoa, there's a flash in the middle there. That's cool. Alright, and we're just gonna duplicate this one more time, because the lightning, this needs to be the strongest point of the lightning in the whole, like, kind of sequence here. I will change the position of this one layer, though. Because I feel like the lightning is not where I want it to be. I'm gonna go back and, like, change the masks. Okay. Why not? That's lightning enough. There's gonna be sound effects, and there's gonna be the Flying Dutchman's voice as well. I like that. Alright, that is a completed shot. Lots of compositing, lots of everything else there. We did some good work there. Oh. Do you think SpongeBob is a coward? SpongeBob is often showed as scared, and every time that he overcomes that fear, it tends to be for comedic effect. Oh, a movie prop. Yes, the chocolate bar. Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm really happy about how that turned out. My biggest fear, I think somebody asked me this question many streams ago, and it's a hard question to answer, to be honest, because I don't have anything that I'm actually just, like, some people have a very distinct biggest fear, and I don't have that, you know, like, I'm not, sure, I'm scared of the generic things, like, I am generically scared of heights, I am generically scared of spiders, like, but that's just because those things are freaky normally. Your brain naturally thinks that those are freaky, but I don't have like a deability. Like, I know some people are actually properly scared of heights. Like, if they're up on a high place, they kind of freeze up. I don't. I know some people like freeze up and they can't move if they see a spider. And like, so I don't have a worst fear, and I don't even know what I answered. Like, if I were to give you an answer right now, it might be a different answer than what I said on the last stream where somebody asked me the question. Yeah, it's like, you know what, I think what I probably said last time, and I'd probably agree with this time, my biggest fear is probably something a lot more, like, deep. It's not, like, something, like, surface level. My biggest fear would probably be something deep, like you know, losing family or something like that. That's probably what it is. It's something a lot more emotional and psychological than it is, like, scared of a specific thing. Because I'm really not. You know, I think in life, I've been pretty good at, like, I used to be scared of a lot of different things. Like, when I was a kid, I was terrified of roller coasters. Until the very first roller coaster I properly rode that wasn't scary to me. Because I think I rode many roller coasters. Like, my parents encouraged me to try it. And every time I'm like, no, this is horrible. I did not like roller coasters. And then the first roller coaster I liked was the, I don't know where it is. It might be Universal Studios or Disneyland, but the Rockin' Roller Coaster. Which one is that at? Rockin' Roller Coaster. Disney World. Okay, so the Rockin' Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith is very fun. The reason why that one tricked me out of being, and I'll go to full screen now because we're about to transition over, but the reason why the Rockin' Roller Coaster works so well is because when you're riding that roller coaster, there are two speakers next to your head, and they play music that you pick. So before you pick the genre, you can pick like classic rock, you can pick like metal, and so at the beginning of the ride, you pick what music you want to listen to, and then the roller coaster will go, and you're listening to that music. That ride made me realize, wait a minute, roller coasters aren't scary, they're exhilarating. Like listening to rock and roll music as you're on the roller coaster, I'm like, oh, I get it now. Roller coasters are like awesome. They're like this like heart-pumping moment, and that was it. That one ride made me no longer scared of roller coasters, pretty much immediately. Like it's hilarious how much of a click in my brain that was to be like, oh, they're not scary. It still took me a while after that point to get used to drop towers, like the drop towers where they just slowly bring you up and then they go woo. That one I was still scared of for a while because it's like that's still just you're falling. Like it's still based off of, it's fun because it actually is supposed to be scary, while I think roller coasters are fun because they're supposed to be exhilarating. So it took me a couple more years to get used to drop towers and like crazier things like that. But today, I love all those things. I feel like I've gotten over the majority of my fears from being a kid. But yeah, I mean, I still, bugs are still icky. I do not like spiders. I've 100% gotten over my childhood fear of the dark. I used to be terrified of the dark, and now it's like, if I can go to bed and it's like really, really dark, it's actually kind of relaxing, because most of the time, like, we live in a city environment, and we have a main street light shining through all the time, and so it's pretty rare for me to actually have a properly dark room anymore. Which I guess combats any chance of a fear of the dark anyways, right? Like, don't even need a nightlight when you have a street light shining through your window all the time. Alright, everybody. It is now time for our tried and true streaming tradition, as it is time for our Squidward art of the stream. I have pulled up our wheel. I have not removed, let me remove the previous stuff that we've done already. What do we have here? What have we done already? We've done, oh, actually, I've removed all the ones that we've done already. So generated by AI is the one we did last time. So I'm gonna remove that. I think the rest of these I have not done yet. So, okay, here we go. We can spin the wheel. 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. We're gonna see what kind of Squidward art we're going to make today. Okay, interesting. A different SpongeBob character morphed into Squidward. I'm gonna have you guys pick. Alright, we're gonna make a poll. And I feel like I know who's gonna win. Oh. Here, let me pull this on screen so you can see what I'm doing here. Oh, look, it's a stream. Hey guys, this is my behind the scenes. This is what I see, by the way. This is how when I'm looking at chat, it's this tiny window next to all this data. This is how I'm always looking at chat. Who morphs into Squidward? My first option will be SpongeBob, which I feel like is gonna win. But who knows? You guys might prove me wrong. Second option is Patrick. And the third option will be Mr. Krabs. And actually we'll add one more option of Plankton. And that's all the options that they'll allow me to do. I can only have a 4-entry Plankton. Alright, you guys vote. And your votes will decide. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and set up my program, because I know that I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna freehand this. I'll go ahead and draw this with the actual pen and the tablet. I think that'll be the more fun way to do this. Hey, check it out. I still have open the, oh, so this is a perfect example of reference footage versus the actual animation. So up in the top corner, this is the reference footage that I filmed for this Flying Dutchman segment. And I can kind of alt drag it down. And so you'll see that we filmed this first, and then we're able to animate based off of it. It's the fastest way to work.
Silence! I've had enough of you two for 1,000 lifetimes already. And you!
So that's how we do it. And if I jump to other scenes here, this is actually a scene animated by our wonderful animator, Rofi. He is he's our best animator. Like, he animates better than I do. And he's fantastic, but here's an example where I give him reference footage, and this is all I give him. I give him a character model, and I give him reference footage, and he animates based off it.
I'm you three. And oh!
Yeah, there's a little bit of lag here, but you can see, like, just how much it lines up. Like, and it's kind of funny recording the reference footage, because I have to record it knowing that it's for a cartoon character. So it's all very carefully planned. Like, I refilm that reference footage about like 8 times before I'm happy with it, because I'm figuring out what each bit of the sentence is gonna look like. Like, for this bit, like, no one talks like this, right? The way I'm moving is not realistic for a human
I've
being.
been expecting you three. And
I am exaggerating my motion because I
bad
know
news if you don't
I'm
like
getting a reference
Axe
where-
body
I'm so
spray,
sorry.
because you're about
I have no idea how loud that was.
Davy Jones's locker.
Yeah, so there was a lag right there for some reason between the video and the animation. But as you can tell, I'm going above and beyond because I'm trying to get the silhouette and the shapes that I want. And so I kind of plan it out ahead of time. I'm like, okay, I know what shapes will look good with Flying Dutchman. I know crossed arms will look good. I decided like a kind of pirate, like yar har motion would look good. And so I plan those out, and then I live perform it. What you don't see is, like, off camera, my computer, I just have the audio playing out loud. So I'm listening to the voice actor, and I just perform the motions, and then boom, we have reference footage. And sometimes that's being given to other animators, like this shot was animated by Rofi. And other times, I'm animating or Katrina's animating based off of the reference footage. Because it's a lot easier to animate off of reference footage than nothing at all. Just trying to, like, animate straightforward and being like, okay, I'm gonna create something right now. It's a lot harder than, like, knowing already what shapes you want to do. So anyways, that was a cool thing I wanted to show you. Let's go ahead and do a new file, because all these are full. I've got a lot of stuff I don't want to close necessarily because I still might need them. Actually, I probably don't need any of those anymore. We've already rendered all those shots. All right, what won? Of course, SpongeBob won the poll. Of course, SpongeBob won the poll. I didn't want to do a Sandy Morphin to Squidward. I just didn't provide that as an option. All right, here we go. I need to get my timer on screen. I've still not upgraded from just using the Google timer. Like, this is still... It's just so fast. I Google the word timer and it's ready for me. Oh, hey, the timer started. Let's go! Okay, I need my glove. Where's my glove? Here, can we get some exciting music? That is the opposite of exciting. Is there anything going up here? Okay, here we go. Perfect. Let's go. All right, so SpongeBob morphing into Squidward. This is going to be all hand drawn.
And it better be quick, because lunch is going to get cold.
Okay. What I'm going to do first is do like a sketch here of like, oh gosh, you know, I could... I'm trying to decide of how exactly I want to do this. Here's what I think I might do. No, we'll just do it this way. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom really close in. I'm gonna draw a SpongeBob first, and this is a free-formed, freehand SpongeBob. And again, circles are very hard to draw well, so I'm just gonna do this a couple times till I get a good circle. There we go. This is basically the equivalent of fan art, but it's also this is like the weird era of fan art where people do it's like really weird things. All right. SpongeBob's nose is kind of tough because there's a very specific style to it. There we go. I got it. Go ahead and put his eyebrows in.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, that was like third try, wasn't it? Alright, we'll fill in those. I feel like the pupil might be too small. Maybe... You know what? I'm gonna make him cross-eyed. I think that'll actually be pretty entertaining. We're just gonna duplicate the eye because that is the easier thing to do here. Alright. Now, how are we painting? We're painting in front of. I want to paint behind. I will get the colors correct in a second, but for right now, this is just a little bit easier way to do this. Alright, so this is SpongeBob. Almost. Go ahead and draw his nice... Well, that wasn't exactly right. Alright, and then the teeth, which is the most important part. Once I do this, I'm going to go ahead and do the morph of both Squidward and SpongeBob. And then, why is SpongeBob's teeth so hard? Alright, we're gonna call that that. Next up, the morph. Now the morph of these two is gonna be interesting, so let's start with the nose, because we're gonna go in between, like, that nose and that nose. So it should just be like a... I mean, it should just be basically in the middle. Oh, the color's gonna be weird too, wouldn't it be? It'd be like a greenish yellow. This is a weird shape. Maybe... This is tough. It's tough to morph the two. Oh, you know what I can do? I'll just make it stubby. Yeah. This is almost like a... like Super Mario's his nose. There we go. And then the eyes need to be kind of a little bit more ovalish. Because Squidward's eyes are fully oval. Well, SpongeBob's are going to be a little bit more. And then his eyes are starting to become squares. So I'll say something like this. Alright. I like that. You burnt your finger? That's good. Oh, we have grilled cheese for lunch?
What we had for dinner last night? Grilled sloppy
Nice.
joes.
Very excited about that. Alright, here we go. Oh, it didn't do it. I was on the wrong layer.
We only have 3 minutes. You need to hurry up.
I will. This might be a black and white drawing. Okay. And so, for the mouth, I guess he'll still have his teeth present. But then we're gonna have this line go wider, and it's gonna start becoming... Right, there's our middle ground, and then we have Squidward. I don't know why, but Squidward's a lot easier to draw. I should probably zoom in. The smaller a drawing is, the harder it actually is to control, and if you make it bigger, it's a lot easier just to move your arm instead of moving the wrist. I made it too small. Gosh, 2 minutes left. Here we go. The only other thing I could do is the head shape, right? So we've got... a very bad version of the head shape. With some of the spots here. And then we'll do Squidward's head shape. Oh gosh. And the Squidward's head shape is actually the hardest part of him. Is to get this, like... We'll do this so many times. Oh, that started to feel good. Oh gosh. No, I'm gonna get it. There we go. And now what's the middle of those two? I have 1 minute to decide what the middle of those two are. There, actually, we'll go on SpongeBob's big kind of like... There we go. Gonna have to have a bigger collar here. And then for this one, we have a standard collar. Yeah, it kind of disappears off. Oh no, can I at least do this shape right? There we go. Finished in time. So it's entirely black and white. I did not get the good colors at all. Not that I don't think the colors would be very interesting for this, let's be honest. You guys want me to go ahead and over time put the colors in? I can go ahead and just like grab the colors from our official character models. These are wonky. All right, we'll go a little bit over time. Let's just go ahead and grab we'll grab SpongeBob. Go ahead and grab his yellow, and then we'll grab the whole color. Boom, 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 boom. And then X, fill this in. Oh, the eye. How do I, okay. I need to do some layering. Oh, it undid the yellow. All right, grab the yellow. Go ahead and put it in. Boom. Oh my gosh. We'll turn this back on.
How do you still have time? Oh, you're just coloring.
Yeah. I'm hurrying up. We're just finishing up. You can eat. No, nothing stops you from eating. Oh, okay.
We gotta find out what happened to Bill.
We do have to find out. We normally watch Doctor Who while we're eating dinner, but since we have people over for dinner while we're filming tonight, we're gonna be lunching and eating dinner. And no, eating lunch. I ran out of words. Okay. And so now, we just have to pick the Squidward color. I'm keeping the outlines black for SpongeBob because we're keeping it a little bit simple here. Let me go ahead and grab Squidward's character model if I can. Videos, projects, character files. Squidward is somewhere in here, version 3. Let's go Squidward. Squidward, go Squidward, Squidward, Squidward. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that. If only I had the right layers set up here. It is funny. Yeah, Squidward, I don't know. He's really easy to draw comparatively. I was able to just blast right through his drawing. It's interesting also that oh no. Did not want that effect. Can I please get that color? There we go. And I'll also grab the yellow of the eye and the red of the pupil. This might not make sense, but because it was the same color, I had to... Oh, it still didn't work. There we go. Why is it still not working? What's happening here? Oh my gosh, it did a thing. Why is it doing that? I'm honestly really confused. Oh, it's because of the bottom. The bottom of the eye was also touching. That's why. It was touching the nose. I'm like, this should be good, but it was touching the nose. Got it. All right, and so now I have to find the in-between point. I think this yellow is actually really easy. The yellow of the eye, all we have to do is get it closer to white. So all I'm gonna do is pop down the saturation to the middle number of 14, and then boom. This is our middle color here. Go ahead and put this in. So now also we have to find the middle ground of yellow and... Oh, you know what I can do? Here's what I can potentially do. Is I'm gonna go ahead and I can make a gradient. How do I do this? You know, maybe I'll have to do this entirely mathematically. So the yellow here is red 254, green 231, and blue of a 14. Meanwhile, the Squidward tone is 190 of the red, 228 of the green, and 207 of the blue. So I'm just gonna go into the middle numbers of both of those. Ironically, that means that the green is not gonna change at all, basically. It can get slightly higher. I guess it's gonna be like 30. Yeah, 230. The red number is gonna be in between, so we're at 190 now. It was originally 150, or 250, so it's gonna be like 230. We'll go 230. And then lastly, we have between 200 and 14. We're just gonna go to 100. Apparently, this mustard color is the middle ground that we're supposed to have. Okay. And lastly, we need the same difference between blue and red, which, what would, I don't know. Blue and red is purple, so we'll just go purple. Can I please get the pupil? I would like this pupil right here. And now if we could just connect that, if the tooth was only connected. So yeah, coloring this up actually ended up being a lot of extra effort, but at least I did the main line work. Oh, I hate how the yellow and the eyes, they're such a close color together. This is a really gross mix. But there we go. We have a finished piece of art. There you go, everybody. Thank you for joining me on today's stream. Today was a nice, chill stream. I'm happy that my throat has recovered by the end of it right now. But without further ado, today has been a good day. I hope to see you guys soon. We're gonna have another art stream next Saturday. Don't know what we're gonna be working on. It's gonna be a toss-up. I could either be continuing to work on this Halloween video, or you might even see me work on some of the Super Mario trailer parody stuff. It depends on what we're working on at the time, because I don't know. I'll look at the Discord server after the stream. I'm just ending the stream right now. Thank you guys for joining me. This Wednesday, we're starting our playthrough of the SpongeBob movie game, so join us there. Did I miss anything else in chat? I want to make sure you guys might have been saying something. Okay. Cool. Well, hey, it's been fun. Hope you have a good day. I bid you adieu. That's it. Bye. It's been fun. See you Wednesday.